Of Iain Lee.
Ain't it so? It's a Monday, and for some reason, Mondays I'm full of spunk. Really full of beans, ready to go and face the week. I'm drinking water. How's yours? Enjoyable, I hope. Bland. Pleased to meet you. Solved World War II Friday night. The Germans did it. Yes, on the Xbox 360. Cracking game, Call of Duty 2. Finished it. Exactly. Standard teas, ladies and gentlemen, standard teas. Today, though, I'm not Iain Lee. My name is Magic Alex. Yeah, I don't quite ask me why, but we're all using different names. Agent Chris, have you come up with a pseudonym for yourself yet?
Yes.
Excellent stuff. Well, hopefully we'll find it later on. Helen behind the glass. Have you got a name? I'll give you 5 minutes to come up with a name. We're all using pseudonyms. If you call up today, nobody is allowed to use their real name. If you do, or if you mention your real name, off with your heads. Not off with your heads, literally, in the metaphorical... Let's start again. Metaphorical sense of we'll be cutting you off. Also... Oh, man! We're clinging in tooth and nail to keep this gig going. You know, part of me wants to just throw the towel in and take up that, cushy, 1 till 6 o'clock, AM slot on Talk Sport. But no, goddammit, I'm gonna stay here for as long as we can. We've had another warning from the boss this week. But apparently, the figures are doing alright, although we'll find out Thursday how the figures are really doing. So we'll see that. But people aren't paying enough attention to this show. Just seen Helen's name that she's going to use today. We'll see in a minute. People aren't paying enough attention to the show. So I've kind of got to do... it's only a small test. I'm getting a stiff neck. It's only a small test. But if you call in, just to make sure you've been paying attention, you need to tell me the name and location of the caller before you. That's all. And a brief summary of their call would be kind of beneficial as well. And again, if you can't do that, I'm afraid we are going to have to cut you off. Sorry, we've imposed 2 strict, rather fascist rules today, and I'm sorry about that, but that's sometimes... Hey, listen, it's a business, it's here to make money, sometimes we've got to fight dirty. We're like the Coca-Cola Corporation, we want to make money, but we don't do a delicious drink. I can't drink Coke now, no, I'm not doing the caffeine. I can't drink Coke, cannot drink the Pepsi. All the green tea has got caffeine in. Everyone last week, oh, Iain, drink green tea. So I went to Tesco's. I was having a look at the teas, the fancy teas, the Ponzi teas. It's actually the big thing hanging down from the ceiling. There's Ponzi teas here, aisle 21. And I had a look. Green tea. I thought I'll have some green tea. Green tea with ginseng. I've heard of ginseng. It's good for you. I'll have those. Next one along, decaffeinated green tea, meaning green tea's got caffeine in by definition. So I've had some decaffeinated green tea. May I just say, ladies and gentlemen, it's the blandest drink I've ever had in my life. Is there any way I can make this bland green decaffeinated green tea vaguely tasty? Because it's flipping... It's boring. It's nothing there. It was like warm water. I'm like one of those girls that drinks warm water because I have water retention. It's good for my water retention. Drinking... Just a warm water for me. What? Anyway, sorry, we're going off the thing. So, you have to come up with a pseudonym. Helen behind the glass is now Henry Disco. We wait with bated breath to find out what Agent Chris has come up with. And you need to tell us what the other last caller's name was and where they were from and the brief gist of their call. I'm really sorry about that. That's a rule that we have to use. It's been set by the boss to prove that we are... people are paying attention. And again, I know it's a new week, and you shouldn't mention the week gone before. It's a basic in radio. I'd like to apologise for Friday's show. It was awful. It was awful. If I ever do a show as bad as that, then for God's sake, shoot me in the foot with an air rifle. Then we all know it's a medical necessity. We all have to do it. God gave us saliva and mouths simply so we can spit. But there are less and less places for us to spit in London these days. It's shameful. It's true. I hobbed a lovely greenie the other day. Sorry to be so medical, it's true. And the old woman it hit gave me a terrible look, as if I'd done something awful. Where are decent places to spit? Where is a good place to spit? I know it's, probably not... We're not doing gay Muslims today. I did say greenie, yes. We're not doing gay politicians. We're not doing metric system in the EU, thanks to Alison Bell. Stealing my topics. Did she hack into my email system and find those topics I forwarded to you? Agent Chris, what is your name going to be today?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Hulk Hogan is answering the phone. That's not gay, is it? That's not... Hulk Hogan isn't, obviously, for legal reasons, but that's not a little bit... Let's move on. 0870 9090 973. Where is a good, acceptable place to spit? Older people, Anna Rayburn, think it's bad to do that. They think it's wrong. But you know you have to do it. If your mouth is full of saliva and you're too busy thinking to swallow it, or... Where is a good place? I suggested a bus stop. Agent Chris chastised me and said you can't do it at a bus stop. That is bad news. Parks, again, I think are all right. Agent Chris's argument was he likes to lie on the grass sometimes. I don't know why. Why would anyone lie on the grass in parks, to be honest? 0870 9090 973. The student is in Watford. Hello, the student.
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going, the student?
Not too bad, but actually it's not going great.
Well, you said it's not going too bad, now it's not going too great. What's happening?
Yeah, well, it was going alright, but it won't be for long, I'll tell you why.
Go on.
I'm on my way back to Bournemouth right now.
Bournemouth?
Yeah, and when I get there, or when I get halfway there, I'll lose LBC.
Oh, no, mate, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is probably what I have every weekend.
What's the local... So you're studying in Bournemouth?
Yeah.
And what's the local Bournemouth radio station?
It's absolutely abysmal. There's Fire FM.
Fire FM?
Fire FM, yeah.
Does the breakfast DJ go, fire in the house?
Yeah, something along those lines, yeah.
Excellent, yes.
Well, not excellent at all. So, the radio down there is really, really bad.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. And being a student, I can't afford a digital radio.
No, who can? Who can these days? I mean,
exactly.
£59.
What I was hoping,
Yeah.
would be that you might be able to help me out.
Okay, I'm still confused. Continue.
Well, hopefully, one of your listeners might have got 2 digital radios for Christmas.
Right.
Or people could have a bit of a whip round.
Right. There are two.
I'll give you a digital radio.
There are 2 flaws with your plan. I have 2 digital radios in my house.
Oh.
Yeah, one in the bedroom, one in the kitchen. So that's not going to work. The spare DAB, that's not going to work. And also, I've got some really bad news for you. Do you want the bad news?
Yeah. Both are bad, really.
The digital radio won't pick up LBC in Bournemouth.
Will it why?
No, it's the same. I know it doesn't go across the country. It's the same.
Oh, I thought it did.
No. What are you studying? Idiocy?
Well, yeah, obviously, not media.
No, exactly. No, it kind of has a similar sort of range. I don't know if exactly the same, but similar range to normal radio, but it's just better quality, man.
So is there anything I can do?
I got some good qualities ting for you. You can listen on the internet, but that's a bit fiddly. Who wants to sit by a computer all day?
Well, us students do tend to do that.
Well, in that case, you can listen on the internet.
Maybe that's my option, yeah.
lbc.co.uk, or you can listen on Sky, but being a student, you won't be able to afford the majesty of Sky.
No. You can't. No, the internet might be an option, thank you.
Oh, mate, I wish I could help you more, but I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, so hang on, so you only get to hear me, sort of, for about an hour and a half on a Monday, and that's it?
Not even on a Monday, I just happen to be back now.
Oh, God.
Not usually, so it's only when I'm back, like holidays, the odd weekend.
Oh, mate. So you've never heard the correspondent update?
No.
You've never heard Triple M?
No.
You've never heard the M... Do you know, this week is Chris in the Hemel week?
I tell you what, I did hear your one on Friday that was appalling.
Oh, you heard that show?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm embarrassed. That was, sometimes people go, oh, the show's not going very well today, but, it is. But that was genuinely a poor broadcast.
Really bad, wasn't it?
It was awful, wasn't it? It was embarrassing. I was bored, the listener was bored, the topics that we managed to do were old topics. It was just awful. So at what time do you think you're going to lose us today?
Probably in about 45 minutes.
Oh, man, because today's show is going to be in the top 5 of shows that I've ever done on the wireless.
Really? I'll get it on the internet when I get back.
As soon as you get on the internet, send me an email.
Will do. Cheers.
God bless you, the student. Bye-bye. There we go, you see. Well, you're paying attention. If you're going to be the next caller, who was that? Where were they from? And what were they talking about? We've got to do it to make sure you're paying attention. Otherwise, this team of 3 we have here, one of us will be sacked. It's as simple as that. And, fingers crossed it ain't me. But who knows how it works? Henry Disco's going, me. How you doing, Hulk Hogan? You all right?
Yep.
Nice one. I've just got to try and remember the names. We are using pseudonyms today. Partly, I don't quite know why. I was just driving to the gym and I thought... it'd be quite fun. So I'm Magic Alex. Oh, so, hang on, oh, no, the student was calling me Ian. That's wrong. You've got to call me Magic Alex from now on. We'll get the rules sorted out. 0870 9090 973. And where and when is it acceptable to be... Imagine you're going out with your girlfriend or boyfriend. and you're going round to meet the parents for the first time, is it acceptable to say, excuse me, can I go in your back garden and have a spit? That's got to be acceptable, isn't it? It probably isn't. You can email as well, iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. It's time now, though, to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thank you very much.
You're listening to the best of Iain Lee.
Sexy Sue's in the Romford. Hello, Sexy Sue.
Well, actually, I'm ringing from Shoebury Ness.
What?
Sexy Sue from Shoebury Ness.
I see. Oh, where's that?
That's what I'd like to know. I'm getting a bit lost now.
Have you? You don't need to make up the place you're calling from. It's just the name you need to make up. Now, Sexy Sue, I've got to ask you: were you listening to our previous caller?
Oh, yes, I was. Oh, not very well though.
Oh, this is what. Oh, you see, this is the bosses are right. I had a big row about this, saying, no, our listeners pay complete attention. They know what's going on. First cab off the rank. What was the caller called?
I know you're called Magic.
Magic Alex. Yeah.
I can't remember what he was called though. I remember his conversation.
I think you've got the sex wrong and everything. It was a lady.
I was testing.
Well done. So what was she called?
I can't remember. She was just saying about Friday's show and how she could only listen for 45 minutes.
Oh, flipping out. Well, you barely passed, but I shall let you stay on just because, well, we haven't got any other calls. So we'll let you stay on for a bit, but that was...
Well, I think you're wonderful, Iain. My children love you. They think you're absolutely fantastic.
They're correct. They are correct.
And also on Sunday, I think there was a lady called Wendy on, and my daughter, she's 14, she goes, that's not Iain Lee. She thinks you're on 24 hours.
Who, Wendy Lloyd?
It was Wendy Lloyd, yeah.
She thinks I'm on 24 hours?
My daughter thinks you're on 24 hours.
Oh, I see. And so she turned on, she heard Wendy Lloyd, who is in the building, so let's say she's an excellent broadcaster.
Oh, excellent. Totally
excellent
wonderful.
Broadcaster, very beautiful woman as well. She's engaged.
I didn't actually see her, but she sounds very wonderful.
She's wonderful and beautiful. But so your daughter turned on Sunday and was disappointed I wasn't there?
Exactly.
Oh, man, I can only send my apology. How old is your daughter?
She's only 14.
Well, hang on, she thinks I'm on 24 hours. She should know better than that. We'll send her my best.
The worst thing is, as soon as she heard Wendy Lloyd, she said, but I even know the number to ring in, 08709090973.
Hey, wow.
So often, she knows the number.
Well, has she ever called in?
She never has, no.
Well, where is she now?
She's at school.
Well, school finished, didn't it?
Well, 3 o'clock, but she's on her way home.
Well, has she got a mobile number?
She hasn't, no.
Oh, dear.
It's not good to have mobiles, not with these muggings nowadays.
No. Hey, Sexy... Well, listen, we're not David Prever, let's not go to there. But Sexy Sue, it's good that a young person hasn't got a mobile. I think it's wrong that they do have them. Anyway, the spitting.
Correct.
Thank you. Where is it acceptable to have a good spit?
In the toilet at home.
Oh, no, who can get... You can't aim a flob into the toilet?
But if you have been caught unawares, a bit of tissue
to
be taken home in a plastic bag is quite acceptable.
I'm guessing you were born in 1942, am I correct?
43.
Oh, there you go, not far out. Because you can't spit into a toilet, Sue.
Well, you can.
Are you near a toilet now?
No, I'm not. I won't tell you what I'm doing, but no, I'm not.
What are you doing?
I can't tell you. I just said I won't tell you.
Well, go on, give me a clue.
Driving.
We're hands-free, of course. I couldn't give her stuff. I could have... Who cares if she's breaking the law? I don't care. It's not my responsibility, although it's probably the
when the
responsibility.
blue light's behind me, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yes. Who's that fella shouting?
There's no one shouting.
Shh, listen, hang on. No, you're right, they've gone, okay. So you're saying... But that means if you spit into a handkerchief, you've got to...
Not a hanky, a tissue.
You said handkerchief?
Oh, sorry, I keep saying that, but that probably is because I was born in 1942.
Yes, I've got a handkerchief. You know, I've got a handkerchief. I've got a handkerchief on me at the moment for the first time in ages. I like a good handkerchief. I'm not going to spit into it, though, because then when I need to blow my nose, I get a nose full of spittle.
No, get disposable tissues.
No. Are you one of these old biddies that does get upset? I have been told off for spitting in the street before.
Oh, it is nasty, isn't it?
No, it's not nasty.
Imagine walking along and walking in that.
Well, it's a bit of spit. You walk in much worse all the time, but you don't know.
Isn't it? And you go home and you're walking it on the carpet. Yuck.
But you're not walking spit on the carpet, you insane lunatic.
You might do, though, mightn't you?
No, you mightn't.
I do believe you might.
I do believe you wouldn't.
I do if you do.
I do believe you don't. If you tread on a bit of spit, it'll be walked in...
Oh, it's nasty.
Sexy Sue, I should have cut you off at the start of this phone conversation when you didn't know the name of the first caller was the student. Shame on you. We're all using pseudonyms, by the way, today. My name is Magic Alex. Hello, good afternoon to you. 08709090973. Where is it acceptable to spit? Can you spit? Trees are quite good for spitting on, I would have thought, but then you get... Well, it's only tree... Do people still actually hug trees? Do you remember in, like, the 70s and 80s? It was the thing, go and hug it. They do hug a tree because they did it on that Making Slough Happy thing. Oh, that Making Slough Happy thing. I was in Slough at the weekend on Saturday. I was driving to Tesco, and I saw this woman walk past, and I thought, man, I know her. She was one of the women that had been made happy via that. Oh, dearie me. She looked miserable. It didn't last for long, did it? Hacksaw Jim's in the Essex.
Oh, yeah!
Alrighty,
how's it going there?
Yeah, we're just doing pseudonyms. You don't have to do silly voices as well.
Well, I just thought I'd come on with a silly name because I got a silly voice. Why not?
Oh, so the voice is real and it's the name that's made up. Well done, Hacksaw Jim.
Okay.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Well, I'm just ringing about the spitting.
Yeah?
Well, I spit all the time. I mean, it's disgusting, but hey, I spit in my hanky. I'm having a bath and I spit in the bath.
No,
What?
You don't spit in the bath, Hacksaw Jim.
Of course I do.
Yeah, the voice is going, no one's that dirty.
Well, I am. I mean, what's the problem? All the dirt comes off your body in the bath. Why not spit?
Oh, Hacksaw Jim's a dirty boy.
Hang on a minute. I'm on about shooting someone's windscreen.
Hacksaw Jim, sorry, can I ask, are you underground making this phone call?
No, I'm not. I'm driving.
Oh, by the way, we've got to test you. What was the last caller called?
Sexy Sue.
There we go. 10 out of 10 for you, my friend. You've done very, very well.
Hey, man.
Hey, what?
You know you finished your, Call of Duty 2?
Yeah, Call of Duty 2, I finished it, yes, on the Xbox.
Can I have it?
Ha ha! No, you can't. Get out of here, you sucker. I did say sucker, but I was thinking the other word. Cannot have it. Of course you can't have it. 08709090973. We are having a pseudonym day. I want you all to adopt a pseudonym. Just, I don't quite know why. It's Monday. Why the hell not? I'm Magic Alex. And also, it's another one of these... things from up on high. The bosses think that the show is too frivolous. They're not that bothered about that at the moment, but they are worried that people aren't taking enough of it in. They aren't listening enough, and we'd get more listeners if people were listening. Big Barney this morning at LBC Towers between myself and the gentlemen who run this establishment. So we've come up with a test to find out if you're listening enough. You must give me the name of the last caller and what they were talking about, a rough summary. Not too much detail, that would obviously make very, very dull radio. Although, that would still be better than Friday's show. Hey, hang on a minute, there's an idea for a show, isn't it? Some kind of Chinese whispers, can't say Chinese, it's racist, whatever. They can't whisper, it's a scientific fact. I don't know how that would work. Each caller just says what the last caller said, but in a different way. For 3.5 hours, would that sustain? I don't know. Probably not. Hey, listen. By the way, we're doing this thing, which we've been doing for ages, and we should continue doing for ages. We did 2 today, and they were corkers, where you can nominate someone to receive a phone call from me, a friend, a relative. We've had a lot of people who are fans of the show. If you want to nominate someone who actually doesn't like me, you're more than welcome to. You can send me an email with a little bit about them, their name, your name, and their phone number. You can send that to Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. And the kind of the spin on this is, I'll give them a call. It's normally about 2:30, but we have a little bit of flexibility. I'll give them a call. They are allowed to ask me one question. Any question they want, and I will not be offended by it. Anything they want, I will not be offended. The 2 best questions have been, where has David Prever gone and how much do I get paid? I've answered both of them honestly. We did 2 today. Pinky, if you're listening, we'll play yours on Wednesday because it was a corker. But we did another one that went on for quite long, and it was quite funny. So we'll play that probably in about 10 minutes or so. But give us a call. Let me know. Hang on, who's this fool? Jill from the Surrey. I quite enjoyed Friday's show. What the hell? Spitting is the most repulsive, disgusting habit. Yuck. I feel sick thinking about it, Magic Alex. I'm off. Well, is that your real name or is that a pseudonym? It's all confusing now. It's 27 minutes into the show and I'm getting a headache. 08709090973. Where and when is it acceptable to spit? Have you been told off for spitting? There are worse things that happen, aren't there? Mugging's worse than spitting, isn't it? Is it? Maybe not, I don't know. You can email as well, Iain, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. More of your emails after a bit of this.
In the Afternoon Wireless
Yeah,
Show.
but today on Magic Alex, we've got Henry Disco and Hulk Hogan working behind the glass. I'm Magic Alex. If you're calling in today, you have to come up with a pseudonym. I think it's quite freeing to use a different name. It's quite an exciting thing. Don't be scared, have a go. We've had a couple of people phone up and tell Chris off and refuse to change their name. Well, they're not allowed on, it's as simple as that. And you've got to know the name and the subject matter of the last caller. 0870 9090 973.
In the Afternoon Wireless Show, formerly known as the 3-hour 4 till 7 in the Afternoon Wireless Show.
Yes. Well done. Excellent stuff. Magic Alex today is my name. If you're calling me up, you've got to call me Magic Alex, please. With pseudonyms. We're using pseudonyms. If you're calling in, not only am I Magic Alex, you have to come up with a pseudonym as well. I think it's a vaguely interesting insight into the psyche of the nutcase that tends to phone speech-based radio stations, I think. Also, you've got to try and remember the name and the vague subject matter of the last call, just to make sure you're paying enough attention. We do worry... Oh, hang on, I'm really sorry, I had to click my thumbs. That was my thumbs. Yeah, sometimes they get a bit tense. I haven't done that for ages, but I have to just give them a click. A vague idea of what the last call was about will be kind of helpful. Where is it appropriate to split? Spit? There's a Freudian. Felicity's in the Heathrow. Hello, Felicity.
Hello, Magic. How are you?
I'm very well, Felicity. What can I do for you?
Well, two things.
Yes.
The last caller was Hacksaw Jim, and he was talking about spitting.
Well done, sir. 10 out of 10. We salute you. We are literally saluting you.
Am I halfway there to the car?
Yes, you're halfway there for the car. The next question is tell me exactly what my birth date is.
Ah, you got me.
Ah, thank God for that. I was worried then. I would legally have had to have given you my car. Not that you'd have wanted it. It's a
I
crap.
was talking about your car, Ian.
Yes.
You've got a toe ball on the back of you.
A toe ball?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Anyway. I was just wondering, I thought I saw you the other day.
No, my car's a really crappy, excuse me using that word, red Peugeot that's 15 years old.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, and it looked like a really tall fella in there, but it also had a toe bar on the back.
No, that's not my car, sir.
Anyway,
yes, you've called in.
I'd like to help you with your Kashmiri... no, I wouldn't. I'd like to help you with your green tea.
Yes?
I'd like to tell you how you could make it very delicious.
Well, you can't... Oh, because I've given up the caffeine, I've given up the tea specifically. I started the green tea at the weekend, I've had one cup, it was horrible. What can I do to it, my friend?
Well, what you can do is you can put some cardamom seeds in there.
Cardamom?
Cardamom. Yes.
Cardamom?
Yeah, and some cinnamon.
Oh, now now suddenly it's getting a little bit more interesting.
And a little bit of saffron.
And what does that... Well, it makes it all kind of spicy and mystical and Eastern.
Ah, it's delicious. You can drink it hot or cold. You'll be addicted if you try it.
So cardamom, saffron...
And a bit of cinnamon.
Oh, I'm tempted to do that. I might get some of that tonight and have a crack at that. Are you a big fan of the green tea? Because the green tea, without getting all too local radio, it's supposed to be very good for you. It's supposed to cleanse you and stuff, isn't it?
It is very good for you, yeah, but no, I don't like it. It's a bit crap, really, isn't it?
Do you like it with those spices in?
Certainly do. I could drink it all day long.
Nice one. Bless you. Thank you very much for that, Felicity. Metal Mickey's in the Wilson. Metal Mickey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm very well. Before we go on, what was the last caller called? What was he talking about?
Felicity talking how to make green tea better.
Yes, sir! Well done. Can I just say to the bosses, they are listening! Thank you, callers.
Hey.
My callers are not letting me down today.
Hey, Magic Alex.
Yes, Metal Mickey?
That's right.
Good lad. What can I do for you, my friend?
Well, spitting, man.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
It's a medical necessity. God has made the human body, designed it specifically to spit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing is if it's not acceptable to spit in somewhere like constructive where people don't think it's constructive, when I get in my ride, and I'm driving down the motorway, I just open up the window like this, and I just do it. Because at the end of the day, it's not offending no one. Just make sure you do it in the position that the wind's going the opposite direction.
Kent, may I just say, yes, I've done the thing where I've spat out of my window going down the motorway or down the road, and I've just mistimed it, and it's all gone bad, and it's either come back and this has genuinely happened, it's hit me in the face, or it's just all gone along the side window, so the whole side window is just covered in flop. That's not good.
That's right, it's not good, but there's a skill to it.
Yeah.
And you've got to make sure that you get it in a ball and you get it out in the opposite direction, so it's going with the wind, not against back to you.
All the people that hate this show even more now because of this. But sometimes though, when you're having a spit, you know when it's all a little bit... It's a bit, not phlegmy, that's too strong a word. Phlegmy from Floaterhead. But it's all, you can't get it into a little ball. It all kind of comes out in one long...
Well, Magic, listen to this right
Yes,
now.
Metal.
Yeah? I've got a bad throat, yeah?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's not just me. I've noticed this weekend it's everyone that's got this bad throat infection as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? I know when they cough up, that comes up in their throat, and I don't expect them to swallow it. It's not a good feel. So, you know, if they can find somewhere in a corner or go somewhere, get it out. I get it out on the motorway because the majority of the time it's when I'm in my car or in my van.
You're listening.
You know what I mean?
Well done. The voice of reason there. Good. And can I just say thank you for conjuring up such a wonderful, wonderful image in the mind of all the old biddies listening to this.
No doubt, man.
Metal Mickey, take care, my friend. Bye-bye. 08709090973 is the telephone number, if you want to give us a call. Someone sent me some Wikipedia links. What the hell is all this about? Magic Alex's domain? Oh, gosh, look at this Magic Alex. He does look a bit like me, doesn't he? Who is... He's very magical. His interest page... Someone sent me a link to a Magic Alex's homepage. The interest page on that. I do have interests, I promise. I have many. I just don't have... I don't have enough time to list all those interests of mine. Check back in a year or two. Who is this fruitcake? So you want to know about me, Ian? Yeah, looks like an idiot. Anyway, shall we do the phone call, Chris? Excuse me, Hulk Hogan. Shall we play the phone call out? Is that appropriate? OK, the phone call where we do a random... Samurai Sally? Hello, Samurai Sally?
Hello, Magic.
Hello, my friend. We're about to play a phone call out. Can you wait a couple of minutes?
Certainly can.
Thank you, sir. We'll come back to you in a moment. What a lovely... Aren't people being polite using the pseudonyms? Genuinely being much nicer and friendlier. OK, this email came in from... This email, it's important. It came from Marie. OK, from Marie. M-A-R-I-E. Hi, Ian. This was sent in, beginning of November, so a long time ago. Forget those Muppets who accuse you of being pathetic, because I love you, Ian. I love your show, and could you do me a favour? I know my husband would like you to ring him. He listens to your show every evening. His name is Liam, and his phone number is... Regards, Marie. OK, that's the important thing. His wife is called Marie. We're phoning him up, Liam. OK. We did this about an hour ago. This is what happened. To Liam, please.
Yeah, speaking. Sorry, Raj, could you hold the line for me? Yeah, hello.
Who's Raj?
Sorry?
Who's Raj?
My father-in-law.
He's holding the line, is he? Oh, he's your father-in-law. Is he the father of Marie?
No, who's this?
Hello, this is Ian Lee on LBC 97.3.
Oh, no, hi, Ian Lee. No, who did you want to speak to?
I want to speak to you, Liam.
Yes.
Marie, do you know a Marie, or is this all made up?
I don't know. Maria who?
Marie! I've got an email here. Hang on a second.
Kamari.
There we go, yes. Thank you. Do you know a Mari?
Kamari.
She's written Marie on the email.
She's what, Marie?
We do a thing. I don't know if you've heard the show very often. We do a thing. This has gone terribly, Chris. We do a thing where people nominate a relative or a friend for me to phone up. Let me read this email I got.
Right.
Ian, forget those Muppets who accuse you of being pathetic, because I love you, Ian. I love your show. Could you do me a favour? I know my husband would like you to ring him. He listens to your show every evening. His name is Liam. Best regards, Marie. M-A-R-I-E.
Oh, okay. Okay, no. Kamari, yes.
Then why has she used a different name?
Oh, maybe she likes to use her alias. I don't know, mate. Really explain women to me, and if you know the secret of a woman, and you know how they tick, and you can tell me, we can make millions.
They're a mysterious bunch, those ladies, aren't they? Well, Marie or Kamari or whoever the hell you're married to has asked me to phone up and give you a call. How are you doing, sir? You all right?
Yeah, I got a little cold, but I'm okay.
Oh, mate, it's the flu, Liam. You've got the flu.
I have. But how do you turn a woman off, mate?
How do you turn a woman off?
Yeah,
Go on.
Switch?
No, there's no switch. I think you just, I'm quite successful at turning them off. They just look at me naked and they've left the building.
Oh, right, because, maybe this is the trouble I've got. Maybe I've got to do that then.
Maybe you should take your clothes off. Now, Liam, very quickly, because we're running out of time, you are allowed to, by the very laws of me bothering you this afternoon and confusing you slightly, you're allowed to ask me one question, any question you want, and I will answer it 100% honestly.
What would you have written on your epitaph?
What would I have written on my epitaph? Do you know what? Probably nothing fancy. Something along the lines, just the dates. Here lies Iain Lee. He died heroically trying to save his family from a sinking ship. Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so brave of you.
Yeah, well, I'm a very brave man. Liam, I've got to go, my friend. Take care. Send my love to Marie. Or Kamari. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Why would she sign an email with a name that wasn't her name and a name that wasn't a nickname that her husband knew about? That was odd, wasn't it? Here's a good spot. We did another one as well, a guy called Pinky. He's called George, really, but his nickname's Pinky. It's not a good nickname. And he is very funny. We'll play that later in the week. Anyway, sorry, Samurai Sally, welcome back.
Hello, Magic.
Hello, Samurai.
How are you doing?
Very well.
Do I have to tell you the last three callers, like the Marie and Liam show, or do you want Metal Mickey talking about spitting?
Oh, well done. This is good. We had such a row today with the bosses saying, well, the listeners aren't paying enough attention, and I knew that you wouldn't let me down, especially you, Samurai. Well done.
Here.
Yes.
On Friday, we was going through our drawers.
Oh, now, you found a bottle of gin or something, rum.
Oh, crikey, I got drunk as a skunk. The wife come in from work round about 8 o'clock and I was rolling around in my wrestling pants.
Well, we wondered why you didn't call us back. I guess it was because you were so absolutely steaming, was it? Was it a dirty drunk?
But the thing was, it was engaged so much.
Yes, that was my agent trying to get me off this station, but never mind. Never mind. TalkSport's busy.
Can I ask, the only time it is acceptable to spit?
Yes.
When someone is sucking poisonous venom out of your leg from a snake.
Specifically from a snake, not any other poison.
Any other poison.
Does that work? Because the thing is though, if I'm sucking your leg to get the poison out of it, imagine we're in the jungle and I'm sucking your leg to get poison out of it. Yeah. That poison even though I'm going to spit it out, it's still going to be in my mouth, which means some of it will get into me.
Ah, but the poisons that the snakes and things like that have to get into your veins, not through your stomach.
Do they?
It doesn't affect you.
I would be
again. You'll always find out who your friends are if you get bitten in the backside.
Yes, well, yes, or yes. I nearly said a very rude thing there, Samuel. I think I should end it.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. This is weird, isn't it? You use a different name. Everyone's being much nicer. Well, I pray to God we get some old biddy phone up and have a go at me. But you under a pseudonym, that'll be kind of nice. Mandy Lou says, "Bonjour, Monsieur Flobman. You must never spit in public areas. Do you not realise there is an increase in the rise of TB? A lot of which is down to dirty people spitting in the street. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Naughty. I think you are being very irresponsible. A lot of kids listening to you. I'm not a prude, but this is too much. We are not old biddies because we know hygiene. I don't think the rise in TB is because of spitting. I think it's because of, all kinds of things. But it's not to do with the spitting. Ian, I reckon it's more than okay to spit upwards onto a fairly low ceiling so that a pendulous glob of flob, excuse me, I'm sorry, hangs down, doing Radio 4 this week, hangs down until it finally falls down onto an unsuspecting person's head. That's Pete Sturgeon there. 08709090973. Pseudonyms? What was the last caller called? And when is it okay to spit? More of your calls after the latest travel news from Simon Bennett.
Thanks very much, Ian. We're telling...
Liam, who we called and we just played out, says I've got to say hello to Raj and Sherry, who were in Malaysia. He was telling someone to hold in Malaysia. He put Malaysia on hold for us. And Mandy Lewis sent in some obscene email I cannot be bothered to read. Lady Jane Grey is in the Hounslow.
Ian.
Lady Jane Grey, who was the last caller?
Samurai? Raj? Liam?
Okay, well, yeah, we'll get... Okay, you've been listening, we'll let you have that, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Lady Jane Grey, thank you.
Now, last time I called in
yes.
under my real name...
I don't want to know what it is.
No. You told me you love me, so I don't want a lot of grief from you today.
You're going to get some if you... It depends what you're going to say.
But there is only one place to spit.
Yes!
In a tissue.
Oh, dirty Bertie went to town and saw his wife Gertie. No!
And then you throw the tissue away.
Oh,
and
you
it's
filthy
properly
mare.
incinerated.
You incinerate it, you dirty... That is terrible!
No, it's not.
What do I do? I spit. Okay.
Thing to do.
All right. So I spit in a tissue. Then what do I do? I've got to put it in my pocket. I've got a pocket full of spit.
Throw it in a bin.
Supposing there's not a bin around.
You hold it till there is.
You hold it?
Yes. You wrap it up.
What do you wrap it up in?
In itself. You fold the tissue in on itself.
Sick
no,
mind.
No, it's not. the email that said about TB, it's not caused by people spitting.
Thank you.
But.
Thank you. No, thank you. Stop there. 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 Thank you.
But it's a pretty horrible thought that you might trip over on the road and put your hands.
No one.
In
Listen, Lady Jane Grey, you're talking so out of your bum. I'm going to put this out now. Now, whenever I put out something on this, however obscure, have you seen Rondo Veneziano? Have you got the French A-team thing? Have you whatever? Someone always phones in. I'm going to put this out, Lady Jane Grey, and you know I will get no responses. I put out now, this is the challenge to you, London. Has anybody listening to this show ever tripped over, fallen and put their hands in some spit? Has that ever happened? 0870 9090 973. I bet it never has.
I bet it has.
I bet it hasn't.
I bet it has.
I bet it hasn't.
I bet it has.
I bet it hasn't.
I bet you don't still love me.
No, I don't anymore. No, goodbye. No, in fact, Lady Jane Grey, before you go.
Yeah?
I need you to record something for me.
Oh, go on then.
I want you to say, because you are the voice of the elderly woman, I want you to record...
Elderly?
Yay! I want you to say, this is Lady Jane Grey in the Hounslow, and spitting is wrong.
This is Lady Jane Grey in the Hounslow, and spitting is wrong.
I still love you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I love you too, Liam.
Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, it's Magic Alex, you silly mare. We'll have that in the folder, thank you. Sophia Loren is in the Chelmsford.
Ciao, Ian. How are you today?
I'm Magic Alex.
Oh, sorry, Magic Alex, yes.
Who was the last caller, Sophia Loren?
Lady Jane Grey.
Well done.
She was talking about spitting into a tissue.
This is cracking. The people are listening. This really makes me feel warm down...
Well, you see, in Italy we don't need to spit. It's just nice and warm. We don't need any of this. It's trouble. I wanted to talk to you today
They're all spitting in Italy.
No.
Spitaly, we used to call it at school. Where are you going on your holidays? I'm going to Spitaly.
No, not in Lago di Maggiore. They don't spit.
Okay, no.
Okay, I wanted to tell the people, today it's cold, it's winter.
Isn't it
Think
just?
about Lago Maggiore.
Lago Maggiore?
Yes. There's 3 little islands, Isola Bella, Isola Madre, and Isola Pescatore.
Are these Are you saying swear words to me in a foreign? Is that what you're doing? Are you Are there people out there going, I can't believe she is saying that on the radio?
No, Isola Bella, it means beautiful island.
Okay.
And Isola Madre is mother.
Sorry, why are you telling us about this?
I think that a lot of people in England, they need holidays in nice sunny places.
You're paying for these holidays, are you?
Well, sometimes.
Oh, do you work
sometimes
for the Spitalian Tourist Board?
No. I just love Italy.
Okay. So, what? I'm confused as to why you're telling London to go. Have we mentioned Italy so far?
No. So it's a good idea.
Free Willy.
Okay. So, okay, well then, Sophia Loren, you have 30 seconds. Do your selling of an Italian island.
Isola Bella is beautiful. It's where the Italian islands are sun-kissed and gorgeous.
They're full of Italians, though, aren't they?
Full of Italians.
Yeah.
And sadly, some Germans, too.
Well, I kind of get on with the Germans.
Do you?
I can speak dem Deutsch. Sprechen Sie
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, das ist sehr gut, ja?
Ja,
Entschuldigung, wie geht's, einfach klasse, wie geht's du?
Ah, ja, danke.
Entschuldigung, wie komme ich am besten zum Bahnhof, Sophia?
Nein.
Well, that's just proved you know not a thing what you're I cannot let you sell Italy to me.
Why not? Why not?
It's
Sophia
never...
Loren is your, how you say, the old biddy?
She's 97. You're 97 now.
Well, but still a lovely lady.
Have you been drinking today?
No. No, I don't drink.
Yes, I think we've found the voice of a boozy old woman. Anyway, there we go. What the hell was that all about? Why was she trying to sell Italy to me? People are weird, aren't they? 0870 9090 973. Where is okay to spit? And the challenge set by Lady Jane Grey. Has anybody ever fallen over, tripped over, fallen over and put their hand in some spit? That's never happened. Thing is, you don't see spit on the ground. You don't look down and go, oh, look at that spit. Oh, look at that spit. Once the spit has happened, it kind of goes shortly. It dissipates. What does it do? Evaporate. It just goes, doesn't it? Ian, I think it is acceptable to spit on your partner's food you have prepared when they have been unfaithful, says Giffer. I think that's real. Hi Ian, it's a real bummer driving down the M3 towards the West Country and losing LBC just beyond Basingstoke. Yes, I've done that. Where the A303 turns off. It's a real pleasure driving up the M3 from Basingstoke to pick LBC up again. Yeah, it depends what show is on, I guess.
Change the show.
Albert says, Magic Alex, you bonehead, you forgot to tell that student she could hear your programmes on the podcast. I did indeed forget that. And John Lewis says, Ian, don't you think your media power would be better served in trying to get people to be a little bit more responsible? That's what I'm doing, John. You're not listening to the show, you idiot. Firstly, my media power is at its bare minimum it's ever been. Secondly, we're trying to find places that it's acceptable to spit. So we're being responsible, you idiot. He's one of the people the bosses complain about that aren't listening to the show. Money Matters is in the West Wickham. Hello, Money Matters.
Oh, hi there, Magic Alex.
Who was the last caller, please?
The last caller was Sophia Loren.
Well done. You're good. You're good. What can I do for you, Money Matters?
Well, first of all, I'd like to tell you the best place to spit is on your shoes when you're cleaning them.
Oh, no, well done. We'll buy that, definitely, of course. Does anybody actually sit down and really give their shoes a good scrub anymore?
Yeah, I did that this morning.
Really?
I did a little gob on them, and they came up beautiful, black and shiny.
Well, there you go. It's interesting. Now, I just use those. Oh
yeah, the instant wipes.
The instant wipes things where you squeeze it and then you just wipe it. I use those now.
That's cheating, though, isn't it?
Well, it is cheating, but it does the job, doesn't it?
Well, not as good.
No.
And also, something else I want to tell you.
Please do, Money.
I went to St Lucia once, and I went to a place called Pigeon Point.
Yes.
And I'd had so many cocktails the night before.
Good girl.
Yellowbirds and stuff like that.
Yes, you love it.
I had to vomit.
What?
I had to vomit over the over Pigeon Point. Jeez. Of course, I was doing it upwind, and it all came back onto my T-shirt.
Oh no!
That was really gross.
So you had sick all over you. This is the 1 second. This is the grossest show we've ever done, and I'm considering issuing an apology to the broadcasting standards. Okay, so you had sick all down you.
Yeah, all over my T-shirt. It was very unattractive.
Dirty.
And also...
There's more.
Yeah, there's more.
I'm terrified.
My son's called Cunning Bunny, and he's 24.
Yes.
And he thinks your programme's great, but he's too scared to talk to you.
Why is he too scared to talk to me? Hang on a minute. No, just say, Money.
He's out in the garage now.
You don't sound old enough to have a 24-year-old son.
Oh, you are charming, Magic.
I know, I'm lying as well. Okay, you sound plenty old. So we'll quickly get him. We're going to go to the news a minute. Go and get him, quickly.
Okay, I'll go and get him. Hold on.
Why is he scared of me? I'm not...
He's scared, yeah.
Why is he scared?
I've no idea.
He's a fool.
Possibly be scared of you.
No, exactly. I've not been nasty to you, have I?
No, you've called me old, but I'm over 48.
Well, yeah, exactly, that's well old. You've been paying attention recently. I like you. You're good. You're good.
I am. Yet you think I should be locked away, don't you?
Oh, yeah. You're one of the good ones, though. I don't mind talking to you on the telephone.
I went skating at the weekend at Somerset House, so, I can't be old, can I?
Well, you can be. They have special OIP rates. Listen, we've got 30 seconds before I have to go to the news. Where is he?
He's in the garage.
Well, how far away is the garage?
Well, I'm looking at him through the door, but I don't think he can...
Get him! We've got 20 seconds! Get him!
20 seconds, Greg, hurry up. Oops.
Cunning Bunny!
Cunning Bunny. He's opening the door.
Quick!
Quick, he's coming in.
15 seconds!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Cunning Bunny, how are you?
I'm alright, mate.
What? I'm fine, don't be scared to phone me.
Oh, I'm not scared to phone you. You just always take the mick out of everyone.
I promise, next time you call me, I will not take the mickey out of you.
I might have to call you again then.
Alright, cheers, bye-bye, gotta go, here's the news.
Everything is wrong.
Nah, Yabu sucks. We're using pseudonyms today. Today, my name is Magic Alex. Welcome. We have Henry Disco and Hulk Hogan behind the glass. You'll be speaking to one of those at least. Spitting. When is it all right to spit? I'll get on to wearing one colour in a minute. After I laughed at a man, then realised I was guilty of the same crime to which I had accused him. Pleased to meet you. This is from Silver Serpent. I want Silver Serpent to give me a call, because this is... I do not believe this email. Dear Magic Alex, I truly support you for being a mice hater. It was just yesterday night that mice came and hobbled off 5 kilos of potatoes. Flippin' 5 kilos. We had no idea where they came from or where they went. All that was left was a huge empty potato bag with a bitten opening. Crazy, innit? Oh, and one more thing. Tell the old people there's nothing wrong in providing Mother Earth with some of our personal water. Now, Silver Serpent, 5 kilos? That's a lot. That's a lot of potatoes, isn't it? I would have thought. Dearie me. Oh, there's an email from Jason. I'll have a look at that a little bit later on. When has it got to spit? Syed's in the Heathrow. Hello, Syed.
Hello, Magic Alex.
Hello, how are you?
Ooh, I was in the park of the Battersea.
Yes.
And my little son was playing, and he fell over.
Is Syed your real name?
Sorry?
Is Syed your real name?
No, it's not.
Excellent work, good work. Well done. Just checking there for a second.
But I didn't know there were pseudonyms, you see, and that's all I could come up with. I know it's a bit lame.
It's not a bit lame. We genuinely have a caller who is called Syed from the Heathrow. That threw me slightly that you were not him. He claimed he was going to call us from Pakistan. He hasn't done that yet.
I remember you speak a bit of Urdu, don't you?
I know all of the rude words.
Are?
Yeah, but don't listen. No. Acha. And I can count to 10 and I can sing some songs, but that's it.
Well, I tell you what, I'm half Indian and you know as much as me, so that's pretty good.
Nice one, come on!
Nice one. Now, I was in the park of the Battersea.
Yes.
My young son, innocent, lovely, and unspat on... was playing around. He fell over.
Yes.
He said, Daddy, what's this?
Yes.
And all on his trousers was a great big flob, and it was a horrible greeny knot, and it was sticking in between the folds.
They're gonna
and when
hate
I got some tissue and I was trying to wipe it off, and I only had one little bit of tissue, and I couldn't get it off, so we decided to use leaves, and it was plugging up all the leaves, and the leaves were then sticking to his trousers. If I could have found the person who did that, I'm telling you,
you would have ripped their tongue out and shoved it at their bottom. Now, but I don't. Can I say something to you, sir?
Absolutely.
I don't believe you.
It's the truth. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't.
As my son put it, it was gizdusting.
Gizdusting. Yes, it was that bad, was it?
It was. But Ian, can I say something? Everything changed yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw you for the first time. I didn't know who you were.
How did you see me?
I was at my fat friend's house.
Yes.
And we were watching TV. And he said,
we've all got a fat friend, haven't we?
We have.
And they don't mind. Well, maybe they do mind, but we all call them our fat friends as well.
Our fat friend. I was there at his house enjoying a Sunday evening dinner.
Yes.
And there he was. He said, "That's Iain Lee from the radio." And I said, "But he's the chap that used to be on the show that was roughly at 11 o'clock."
Yes, they're approximately, but never exactly on that time. Yes, that's me. Did you know? What? Did you not know it was the same bloke?
I didn't know.
How long have you been listening to this show and not knowing who I was?
Since you've been on.
Oh, you idiot!
And everything's changed now.
Does that mean... Do you hate me now?
No, I just thought you were... I was just imagine, you always imagine a voice and...
What? Oh, this is interesting. I had an email earlier on today. We were going to mention this and then we didn't. I had an email from someone who said they'd seen a picture of me over the weekend for the first time and they'd imagined that I was middle-aged, short, fat and ginger. Obviously, I'm au contraire. I'm completely the opposite, although I'm 33 this year. What did you think I looked like from my voice?
Well, you see, I've been listening, so I knew you were tall and skinny.
Yeah.
And I knew you had messy hair, and I just had this image. I don't know, it's very difficult to put a voice to a face to make an image, but it wasn't that man.
Wow.
But now, I know that man, so now I know it's you.
God bless you, sir, and I appreciate that. If anyone hasn't seen me... give me a call and tell me what you think I look like, because I can't believe I got this email saying you thought I was fat, balding, but ginger. 08709090973. If you can tell me what you think I look like, I'm keen to find out. I remember the first time I met Peter Dealey, and I'd imagine Peter Dealey to be quite tall, quite dashing. I imagined him to have like thick hair with a very strong side parting. That every now and then he'd rub his fingers through his hair and just push it back over his eyes. Oh man, was I wrong on that? Very wrong. John's in the Croydon.
Hello.
Hello, John.
How are you?
I'm very well. What was the last caller call, please?
Saeed.
Well done, there you go. I've got to say, if anyone gets it wrong, they will be cut off.
Really?
Yeah, so well done for listening.
I was listening. I thought that story was excellent.
What story?
About the kid with the flob on his...
Oh, I don't believe him, though. He sounded like a nice fellow. It's a shame he had to lie.
Well, I thought it was funny anyway.
Yeah,
Passes the time of day, doesn't it, really?
Yes. Can I interrupt you for 1 second, John?
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan has typed a bizarre message on my screen. Hulk Hogan? I don't care who you're talking to. Put the phone down. I'm not interested. I'm talking to you. This is terrible. He's not paying any attention at all. Henry, can you give Hulk just to give him a smack? Seriously. I'm talking to you. What is that on my screen? Why has that changed? That's not the name that I had earlier on. And she's... Oh, and that's what we're using. OK, we're OK to go. Sorry, we're having a production meeting live on the air.
Don't real name.
No, there's the news lady. It's a news lady I'm not used to introducing.
Yeah, but you were about to say my real name then.
I don't know your real name, John.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Yeah. No, we're not talking about you. We're talking about Emily, the newsreader.
Yeah, I know. But you came back to me and you went to say, and you said the very first word of my name, letter of my name.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I don't know who you are, though. This is the beauty.
Yes,
It's like a masked ball on the radio. I don't know who anybody is.
You know who this is.
I don't know who this is.
With spitting.
Yes.
Back on topic.
Yes, please do, because...
Yeah. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know who this is.
Chest clinics.
What?
I used to work in a chest clinic.
Oh, don't take me down the David Prever route talking about TB.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, we had TB patients, but, yeah, no, I used to work in the chest clinic.
Yes.
And I used to collect spit samples for a living.
How did you collect them?
Well, I just used to cough it up, and I used to put it in a little pot and send it off to phlebotomy.
Did you ever... No, I'm not even going to say that.
Phlebotomy, did you get it? That's actually quite a good joke.
I did. Sorry, you made a joke,
Well,
John.
it's not actually phlebotomy, because that's blood, but
John, sorry.
it's pathology.
You made a joke?
Yeah.
What was the joke?
Phlebotomy?
I see what you've done there. Hang on.
It's pretty good.
I'm just having a production meeting live on the air.
Oh.
So that's not for when I introduce her. It is. So I'm going to go when I go to the news. I'm going to and you're sure that's acceptable? That's not what I said earlier on. What? Oh man, this is so confusing. John.
Yeah.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yeah.
I was hoping that would.
Now having production meetings of my own with my children.
Okay, I'm confused. Yes.
Yeah.
You got 10 seconds to fill.
All right. Well, yeah. Spit. It's not very nice, but spitting into a tissue is the.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Okay. The New Mother Show.
Okay, so I was going to the gym this morning, and there was a guy dressed completely in white. He wasn't, like, religious or, and anything like that. But he had, like, white shirt, white trousers, white shoes on and white coat. And I laughed. I didn't laugh in his face. That would have been rude. I laughed. I thought, well, he's an idiot. He's wearing all the same colours. And then I looked down. I've changed my T-shirt, so it doesn't work now. But I was wearing big brown puffer jacket, brown cardigan, brown T-shirt, brown trousers, and brown shoes. And brown scarf, and my brown hat as well. I was head to toe, literally in brown, wearing the same colour. The same colour. I was laughing at that man. I had committed the same crime myself. You're right, Hulk?
Yep.
Nice one. And, it kind of got me thinking, wearing the same colour is a bit weird, isn't it? Imagine dressing all in the same colour. It's lazy. I tend to have very little thought when I'm putting my clothes on in the morning. I just, whatever's, the trousers I wore yesterday and a new top, and my favourite sort of, hoodie is drying at the moment because I washed it, so I had to put this brown one on, which I don't really like, but it's the sort of second best in my collection, really. But I was wearing the same colour. It looks a bit silly. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I've got a different T-shirt on now, which is black, but it's still a little bit weird. If I put my cardigan back on, it's not a good look. Is it ever okay to wear the same colour, all in one colour? Is it something you do regularly? I think you can kind of get away with it if it's black, because black, black's a little bit of a cop-out, but it looks. It's a good cop-out. It looks halfway decent on pretty much anyone, apart from really fat people. Then it just looks awful. Because black makes you fat, doesn't it? Is that the saying? Black makes you fat? Or is it black makes you slim? Stripes make you fat, black makes you fatter. Something like that. I don't know the exact... someone can... 087090900973. What's the saying? Stripes make you fat, black makes you fatter. Something like that. I don't know. But are you one of these people that wears just one colour all the time? Is it ever acceptable to do that? Is it a little bit sad? I don't think it's a particularly good thing to do. 087090900973. By the way, I am Magic Alex today. Lady Penelope's in the team. Hello, Lady Penelope.
Hi there.
Hey, Lady Penelope. Who was the last caller?
Oh, no. Saeed was one of them.
Yeah, who's the last
My
caller?
daughter was interrupting me. I couldn't hear the name of the last one.
What was the last one talking about? Oh, I'm really sorry. We're going to have to say goodbye. It's harsh, but it's true. She sounded nice as well. She sounded really nice. I feel a bit bad about that. Got to stick to the rules. Got to stick to the rules. Got to stick to the rules. Oh, I feel a bit bad about that. Oh, no. We've all had a pang of conscience here. What would make us lose our pang of conscience? Oh, yeah! feeling better, I'm feeling better. She should have been listening. Would I? If you don't know the name of the last caller, we will cut you off. There's the rules. I've said it on the radio. So it's her fault. Would I? Yeah, I feel better now. There we go, I feel better now. Ashley's in the Romford in the Essex.
Hello,
Ashley, who's the last caller?
Lady Penelope.
Yeah, you see, well done. You can stay on for as long as you want. Partly because we now have to get some more calls lined up because I dumped her. That was bad. I feel bad. Should I feel bad for dumping her?
Well, yes, I suppose you should.
Should I? Chris, can we get Lady Penelope back? Let's get Lady Penelope back, because I feel a bit... We'll give her another chance.
She might have a valid point.
She might have a valid point, but she should have been paying attention. Get her back, Agent Chris.
It's a bit frightening when you're waiting to come on. You don't, you know... And
It
she
is a
did
little-
say her daughter was chatting.
I think she was lying, though. I don't think she's got a daughter. I didn't hear a daughter chatting in the background.
All right.
Is Ashley your real name?
No.
Oh, well done. Good. You felt you nearly went for that. Okay, lovely.
Yeah, it's like... Jordan knows whose name it is.
Is it Ashley from Coronation Street?
No, it's
Oh.
Ashley. No, Ashley. No, it's Ashley, my granddaughter.
Oh, that Ashley. Why didn't I think of that? Blimey. Put Lady Penelope on at the same time, Agent Chris. We'll have a word with her. I do feel a little bit bad now. It's not like me to get a pang of guilt.
Right.
Anyway, well, is Lady Penelope there? Lady Penelope?
Yeah,
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm still here.
Man, I'm sorry we cut you off.
Yes, you did.
Rules are rules, though.
Well, I know, but the trouble is if I've got a daughter talking
Yes.
to me, I can't always hear two things at
Mardy, well, I know. Who am I talking to now?
once. Lady Penelope.
But who's the other caller I've got on the line? It's Ashley. It's Ashley.
Ashley?
Ashley, well done. Yes, okay, you can say flippin' hell. God, blimey, woman, do you pay any attention at all?
I just thought you had two of us.
Now, Lady Penelope, stay there. You can join into it. Ashley, what's your point? You're speaking to myself and Lady Penelope.
Well, you was on about this spitting business.
Yes.
I do, like most grandmas,
Have a good
I do
spit.
a school run.
Yes. And you love a good spit, don't you?
Yeah, if you're not dodging the spitting, you're dodging the dog nest.
Yes, dog poos.
Appalling.
Poo-poos. You don't see... I don't think you see dog poos anymore.
Oh, you're having a laugh.
No, I'm not. You don't see dog... When I was a kid, you used to see it all the time.
No, you get it on your shoe.
Well, you get it occasionally. There's an incident there, but you don't see it as often as you used to. I think it's fine.
No, it's not. And you also, one of your callers, quite a long way back, I can't remember her name, said TB is not transmitted through spit.
It's not.
It is.
No, it isn't. I'm afraid you're wrong there, old-timer, because I've had an email from the woman, who was it who was emailing in? It was Mandy Lou, who's been emailing in saying it was, and then she's just checked on the internet. Ian, I've checked on Tinternet, on the TB website. They've stated you cannot catch the TB from people coughing or spitting, so I'm afraid you're wrong.
No, you've got
You're
to
wrong.
come in contact with the actual spittle of the person that's carrying TB.
Yeah, if you you can catch it from someone if you have close, intimate contact. Intimate.
Oh, okay.
So, I accept your apology.
It's still not a nice thing.
Ashley, I accept your apology.
I do apologise.
Thank you. Where is it acceptable to spit, then?
Well, I don't think it's acceptable to spit anywhere.
But supposing you had to.
Well, then, as one of the callers before said, spit it into a tissue, wrap it up, put it in your pocket.
Suppose I'm being chased. Suppose I'm being chased by a murderer or something bad. I'm being chased.
murderer?
Or something bad. Something bad. And I've got to escape. I've got no tissues on me. I didn't have time to pick up the tissues when I left the house.
Okay, then.
So-
All right, well, the chance of you being chased by a murderer...
Have you ever seen Crime Watch, Ashley? It happens every month.
Yeah, I have.
It's a good programme, isn't it? Excellent stuff. Thank you very much for that. Lady Penelope, we'll come to you now.
Yeah, thanks. Hi.
You're welcome.
Have you never heard of coughs and sneezes spread diseases?
No, were they banned in the 60s?
Ha! No, it's a saying that's supposed to be true, actually.
Hmm.
But I can tell you a little story about somebody who did come into contact with someone else's spit, and if they'd had TB, they'd definitely have got it. There's a guy that I know that actually goes out cycling quite a lot,
Yes.
and this white van driver flobbed out of his window, and he got it full in the face.
Oh, no, dirty
That's
boy.
not a nice place to spit,
That
is it?
Well, that is one of the, what we call an unacceptable spittage.
Absolutely.
Although Metal
yeah.
Mickey was a big fan of spitting outside of his car.
Lovely.
Where would you say...
The only place to spit is down the toilet, I'm afraid.
No, I'm going to go to a loo break during the news at 4:30.
Well, you have a spit while you're there.
I'm going to have a good spit. I'm going to see if I can get this spit in the bowl this time. Because I don't think it's possible.
I should do my best because, I mean, everybody else who slides over it in the playground and trips over it when they're walking their dogs.
Well, I don't spit in... I haven't
No.
spat in the playground for about, 25 years, for goodness
It's
sakes.
not nice.
Lady Penelope, do you ever dress in one colour?
No, but my daughter does.
Really? Oh, so... And how old's your daughter?
13.
Oh, I was going to say, so it's quite trendy, but the 13 is not
Oh, yeah.
necessarily a trendy age.
Oh, it's a very trendy age.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
How trendy is a 13-year-old these days?
Extremely.
Because when I was 13, 13-year-olds, very, very uncool.
No, they're very trendy.
Are you eating?
Right up to the minute.
Are you eating something?
No, sorry, chewing gum.
You're chewing gum?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
And I don't spit it out.
You've called up to say that spitting is disgusting.
I
but
do
you're
not spit my gum.
But well, listen to me, please. Stop interrupting. Yet you're talking to London, the 25 people that are listening, and you're chewing gum live on the radio.
Why not?
Because I'm cutting you off for it. That's why I shouldn't have phoned her back. My pang of conscience is gone. Should not have called her back, mucky pup. Dirty woman. Where is it okay to spit? And do you ever dress in one colour? Is it all right? Is it a bit of a cop-out? The Goths, of course, made it popular. Then they made it unpopular. Then they made it popular. Then it was unpopular. And then it was popular. Then it's unpopular again now, I think. I don't know. They've been going around for so long, the Goths, haven't they? I went to that Goth pub once in Camden. I was wearing a suit jacket and jeans. Felt well out of place. No, I did not see Rosie, but I felt, I think it's quite a sexy look. When they get it right, when some goths take it too far. Some goths, when they get it right, there was a woman wearing, a corset for the purpose a corset was made, to make that shape. A PVC corset. In a pub, PVC corset. When the goths get it right, it's a very sexy look. When they don't, they look bloody ridiculous. Ridiculous. 087. Sorry, that's my Monday goth rant there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I don't suppose we have any goths listening to this show. I'd be very surprised. If you are a goth and you're listening, well, you're welcome. 0870 9090 973. I've got some of your emails. I'll do a couple of them after this. Oh, there's a ginger backlash. I didn't say anything bad about the gingers. Yesterday I'm not one. Oi, Magic Alex, just what exactly wrong with ginger? Well, you missed out the word is. Says the Venetian gold mentalist in the Isha. I'm sorry, I wasn't having a ginger rant. Just someone thought I was a ginger and I'm not. Thank God. Dear Ian, the best place to spit when need arises, in your own pocket. This way, you can carry your own rubbish until you get home. Regards, Sanjay. Filth. Absolute filth. Where is the best place to spit? Where is it acceptable to spit? And do you ever wear just one colour? I'm coming! Sorry! Didn't introduce Simon Bennett on the travel. I apologise. I was having a spit. Couldn't get it out. Did it in the end. Most of it went in the toilet, some of it went on the floor. I can only apologise. Spit! Said spit. Dear me, sorry, apologies everywhere. It turns out the news is a little bit shorter, that's why so, it doesn't matter! There's obviously nothing that's honesty! There's nothing going on in the world, it's a short bulletin, fine! Just wasn't quite prepared for it. By the way, 2 correspondents, please. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. I shouldn't have to keep asking you to do this, and I'm a little bit disappointed I am. But I do need 2 correspondents to call in for the 5:38 daily correspondent update. This is an email from Anthony. That's his real name as well, so I shouldn't really read it out, but it's so good I'm going to. My name is Anthony, and please can you read this out? I can never get thought. Your after 6 p.m. live call in. I can never get tough. So there we go, that's that done. We're using pseudonyms today. Richard's in the Herne Hill. Hello, Richard.
Hello there. No, it's Richard in Pratt's Bottom.
In where?
Pratt's Bottom, Orpington.
Pratt's Bottom. Is Richard your real name?
No.
Good work. All right, I'm just testing. Because you sounded...
Are you listening to this show or what?
You sounded a bit like...
Are you listening to the show or what?
I wouldn't listen to this rubbish if they paid me. You sound a bit like a Richard.
Do I really?
You got a Richard kind of voice about you. Yes,
what can I say?
Kind of practical.
Pratt's Bottom.
Yeah, so you're in Pratt's Bottom. You are now in Pratt's Bottom. Well done. What can I do for you, Richard?
Well, you sound like a hoodie, a ginger hoodie.
Oh,
well, I can't believe you're a ginger hoodie because you're 33.
I'm not
so
ginger.
Who are you kidding to be a ginger hoodie?
I'm not ginger.
Well, okay, let's put ginger to one side. How can you be a hoodie at 33?
I've got a cardigan that's got a hood on it.
There you go. You can't call yourself a hoodie.
Well, I'm a hoodie.
Well, if I was you, I'd cut it off.
What?
I'd cut it off.
Well, cut what off?
You can't be a hoodie.
But why not?
No,
I'm only 32. I'm 33 in June. I'm 32 at the moment.
Well, up to June then. You're allowed up to June.
Well, thank you.
Come on, you're pretending to be somebody you're not.
But I am.
But
what?
You've got until June.
And then I've got to get rid of my hoodie collection.
Yeah, definitely. Put it out to your callers, your listeners. All 26 of them, because you've converted me. What can I say?
Oh, hey, well, you've been converted, have you? Thing is, I might not want you to be a convert. To be honest, you sound a little bit too argumentative for us.
Well, you've taught me everything I know.
Well, okay. Well done, you sir. But so, how old are you? You were about 38 yourself, aren't you?
I wish. I was 43 now.
40?
43, day after Clive Bull's birthday.
Oh, so I see what's happening. You've had a birthday a week ago, and you're just feeling a little bit grumpy. So
4 days ago.
So,
I'm not that old.
Someone's getting old, and they're feeling unhappy, so they're taking it out on the young generation. That's me.
Ooh, no, someone's tried to pull me, and what can I say?
Don't take your old man frustration. You'll be waving a walking stick at me next and telling me you know my parents. Just leave it.
My kids bought me a Zimmer frame for my birthday present. There you go.
Well done. And do you wear a hoodie?
No, I don't.
You get away with it.
No.
Honestly, it's a comfortable thing.
I'm a businessman. Businessmen don't wear hoodies.
Businessmen don't phone...
Allegedly.
Businessmen don't phone up this rubbish radio programme either.
That's why I'm wondering how I got here. I don't know. I'm lost.
Yes. Where is it okay to spit, Richard?
No. Spitting. Spitting in a rubbish bin. There you go.
Yeah, have you done this thing?
In a rubbish bin.
I did this the other day, okay? I was walking down the street, I had a banana skin. I don't like bananas anymore, but that's another story. There was, the wheelie bin, wheelie bins outside people's houses?
Oh, don't do that. People get upset when you do that.
I lifted up the wheelie bin, I dropped my banana skin in, there was a tap on the window!
That's right.
And I was like, what? I did put my hands up and went, what? What? Get away from my bin! Get out of my bin! Get out of my bin! What do you mean do? Chuck it in your garden?
Yeah, the problem is society, we've become too over-possessive, over-controlled, and, we just need to let out steam out. There's too many of us, maybe, I don't know.
There's too many.
You should come to where I am and press button. It's lovely.
Well, Richard, maybe I'll see you there one day. We shall see. Thank you very much for that. 0870 9090. 973 is the telephone number. I should have asked him. He wouldn't dress in one colour, would he? It's a strange look to go for. Yeah, I'm seeing it more and more, and I feel a little bit guilty that I've been wearing brown all day. Larry Sanders is in the Gants Hill. Hello, Larry.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Larry. Who was the last caller?
Richard.
Well done, you. He sounded like a Richard, didn't he?
Very much so.
Yeah, so...
Precisely how a Richard should be.
Yeah, just that kind of slightly stroppy, old, straight down the line, no messing around. You know what you're getting with a Richard. It's a little bit bland, but you know what you're getting.
Exactly.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Yes.
Now then.
Yes.
This is a wholly acceptable form of spitting, and there is no argument here.
Please tell me.
Scuba divers who do it in their mask.
Now, we've had an email on this. What does this do?
I believe, I'm no scuba diver myself,
hang on
but
a second.
I do believe
an amateur on the
it
line.
stops the mask steaming up.
Really?
Well, that's what I'm told.
Okay.
That's what I believe. I'd like it.
But you're not a scuba diver, Larry. Why are you telling me this? Why isn't a scuba diver phoning up and telling me?
Well, exactly. Why aren't they phoning up in their halls? Now, I just remember from when I was a kid, and you get a little mask and a pair of flippers.
Yes.
And I remember someone saying, spit in the mask before you put it on, and then wipe it over the inside, and then sort of wash it out.
Imagine
that is, I believe. And if you remember Jaws.
The motion picture Jaws about the shark?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Richard Dreyfuss had to spit in his mask before he went down into the cage.
Yeah.
And then he said something along the lines of, because he was so scared, he said, I've got no spit.
Yes.
Do you remember that scene?
I don't remember that scene. I haven't seen Jaws for ages. I wouldn't mind getting a good copy of Jaws on DVD, widescreen, and watching that now. Because they used to show it on the ITV all the time, didn't they? And they'd have adverts, and they'd cut bits out, and it was all pan and scan.
You know when the scary bits are coming, but they're no less scary, are they?
Yeah. Larry, thank you very much for that. Larry Sanders there. King Clive is in the South Kensington.
Hello.
King Clive, who was the last caller?
It was Larry Sanders from the Gants Hill.
And what are they talking about?
He's talking about scuba diving.
You got it, King Clive. Nice work.
Cool.
Nice work, you. Do you ever just dress in one colour?
I guess, technically, if I'm wearing a dress, yes. Otherwise, no.
Okay. I think girls can get away with it better. Well, a dress, of course. Yeah, the dress is the ultimate cop-out, yes. I see what you've done there. Thank you very much for that, King Clive. King Clive, what may I do for you?
I want to know why the LBC haven't given Simon Bennett a nickname.
It's a darn good question, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked it.
The reason being, of course, is that Simon Bennett is dealing with something very, very, very serious and dear to all our hearts. It's travel news. It's travel news.
I still think he should have a nickname.
I think my trousers have just broken there. What's going on there? And so, if he were to come in with a silly name, for example, Jack Bauer or something like that, people might not take him seriously enough. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I think they would. I think they'd take him more seriously because he'd be being a good sport and playing...
Gary Gary Behind the Glass, that's his real name. Crikey, we'll call Mickey Peter Talk. Oh, Agent Chris, am I allowed to mention we might be getting a monkey on the show?
No.
Okay, I'm not allowed to mention that. Peter Talk, ring down to Simon Bennett, find out what his name is, then whisper it in my ear and we'll announce him with that for the next... It's being sorted out for you, King Clive.
Oh, fantastic.
It's being sorted out as we speak. Of course, he may tell us to sod off. He may not want to play this game, which is fair enough.
He'll be a sport.
He is one of the... He is going to say, of all the sports, all the travel people I've met, he is in the top 100 nice guys. He is in the top 100, easily.
Okay.
Easily.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay.
What about the newsreader as well?
Yeah, I don't know her.
Well, so?
Well, yeah, I don't. The thing is, because this is the first time that she's done this shift, and I'm a little bit. I don't know her well. Also, supposing she said, okay, and here's the news now with Beryl Reid, and then she came in and said 100 people have been killed in Baghdad. It would be vaguely inappropriate, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be quite amusing.
Oh no, you can't say that about hundreds of people dying.
I didn't say about that.
Yes, you did.
No,
yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
When is it all right to spit?
Don't argue with me.
When is it all right to spit?
In the sink when you're brushing your teeth.
Yeah, there we go. You said I did spit in the toilet during that last news broadcast, which was shorter than I expected. That's why I didn't introduce Simon Bennett, who's now he's got a name. Well, I've got the name here in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Simon Bennett, can you say for me, King Clive? Simon Bennett rocks.
Simon Bennett rocks.
There we go. You'll hear that many hundreds of times and grow sick and rue the day you ever said it. Rue is a good word, isn't it? As in rue the day.
Yeah, I've not heard it before.
You've not heard it? You'll rue the day? I think it's a word, isn't it?
I
know it's French for street.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
But you also say, you'll rue the day that you ever phoned me, King Clive. I think,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're right, I don't know.
Hey, it's good having a pseudonym, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of, you can be kind of who you want, anything goes. There are no rules.
Yeah, it's
Nice
good,
one,
but
yeah.
Dr. Pam's done it already.
What?
Dr. Pam did it last year.
Sorry, what? Hang on a second. Dr. Pam has done this before?
Yeah.
Christ. When? What?
It was, I don't know, middle of November sometime.
Thanks very much, King Clive. We all know what happened there, don't we? So we're treading on very thin ice indeed at the moment. As in the apples. Dear Magic, anywhere is it satisfactory to spew out? I would say negative places. Erstwhile than with the purpose of, it is of grand magnitude to appear within your personality and solicit the resolution, is it tolerable for me to acquit or cough up, says Theosaurus. Ian, don't you think you... Oh, we've done that one. That's from some grumpy old fool. What's that nonsense there? Oh, I've got loads of emails. I've got emails about the news I've printed up. Oh, this is all backfiring terribly. Oh, God, here's this.
If you could
Ah, dear God! Yeah. Morticia's in the Streatham. Hello, Morticia.
Hello, Magic Alex.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I had to write your pseudonym down so I wouldn't forget it.
Well done. It's a strange... I like it. Magic Alex is a character in Beatles folklore. That's why he's my favourite. Anyway, but it's irrelevant. What can I do for you?
Well, you were talking about people who only wear one colour.
Yes?
And I only ever wear black.
No, you sent an email then, didn't you?
I did send you an email, but I spoke to your chap. What's his name? Chris?
Hulk Hogan, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Hulk Hogan.
That's correct. Don't worry. It's fine. You're doing well.
Does he bear any resemblance to him?
Yes, he's got a big blonde droopy moustache, and he constantly wears a bandana and goes "Arr!" all the time.
Excellent.
Yes.
So, yes, anyway, I did send him an email, and, I only ever wear black, and I have done for about 5 years or so. I'm not a goth or anything. Although, as I said in my email, I keep trying to persuade my daughter that it might be a good way to go, because it's interesting.
You're trying to persuade you genuinely want your daughter to become a goth?
I think it's a fab look and a fairly interesting sort of take on life, really.
Yes.
And she's 14 and she seems to have her own mind, so she's not...
No! Knock that out of her, for God's sakes!
I know! Where did I go wrong?
This is amazing. A woman genuinely trying to make her child a goth. We like that.
I think it's just a great look. It's yeah.
But so why do you only go for the all black? I think that the black is probably the one colour you can get away with dressing all in the same thing. But why do you do it?
Well, I mean, I can see, because if I dressed in orange all the time, it would look foolish, wouldn't it?
It would look
but I must be honest, when I get up in the mornings and say I'm wearing a skirt that day with some boots and a jumper or whatever, I do look as if I'm, going to a funeral every day of my life. The child in the background's laughing her head off at me. But I do. I look as if I'm dressed to mourn.
I'm going to say something that sounds rude, but I glimpsed at your email. Your underwear is not black, is it?
No, my underwear's always white.
There we go, you see.
Yeah,
Why
so
is that? Why that one thing?
Just for a little bit of... otherwise,
variety.
I feel a bit superstitious about it, like I genuinely am dressed to go to a funeral, so I put something else of a different colour on. I make sure underneath all the black.
I'm going to ask you a question, don't be offended. Are you a bit weird?
Well, I am. Am I a bit weird, child? She thinks I'm a bit weird, yeah.
Is she laughing or is she crying? What the hell is going on there?
She's laughing her head off at her mother.
Good, and that's the way it should be, Morticia.
Indeed.
Morticia, do you encourage your daughter to spit?
No, I would not like her to spit at all. I was thinking about that earlier. What circumstances could you acceptably spit?
Yeah.
I'd say perhaps when you've got a fly in your mouth.
Well, there we go. We'll have that. Thank you very much, Morticia. She sounded nice. That was Morticia. The Italian broker in the Battersea.
Hi there.
Hey, who was our last caller?
Morticia.
Yeah, well done, you. So if you just tuned in, the reason we're doing this is that the bosses don't think that the callers and the listeners pay enough attention to this show. So if you are calling in, you have to name the last person who was on before you, otherwise we cut you off. It's as simple as that. Anyway, the Italian broker, what can I do for you?
I'm similar. Because I work in the City of London, I'm always in black as well.
Oh, it's kind of... black's the only colour you can get away with dressing completely... This guy dressed entirely in white looked ridiculous. Saying that, me dressed entirely in brown, with the hat, the scarf, the coat, the cardigan, the T-shirt, the trousers and the trainers, that was... I looked like an idiot, and I don't quite know why I did it.
Magic Alex, can I ask you something?
You certainly can.
You didn't have brown boxers on as well.
Do you know, I think I had black on.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yes, that's that sorted.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any brown underwear. Well,
All
let's
right.
not even go there. There's a joke waiting to be made. We'll save that for Chris Moyles. OK, let's move on. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you called in for a reason, did you?
Yeah, but I said also that I only wear black. Black boots, black everything,
Yes.
Ian.
Yes. Black everything.
Magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're flirting with me a little bit, aren't you?
Just tiny.
Yeah, I like it.
Are we
Good.
allowed?
Oh, hey, come on, the rules have changed this week. Bring it on.
How about black and lace then?
Yeah, oh, hey, OK. Anyway, thanks for calling.
Thank you, Magic.
You're a nice lady.
So are you. You're a nice bloke.
Yeah, the nice blokes. I'm glad you made that correction at the end there, because that was a little bit weird, wasn't it? Hi, Magic Alex. Spitting is only acceptable when done in a competitive situation, e.g. a spitting contest. From I can never say this name. Joaquin Columbus Sanchez. Joaquim, of course. Joaquim. He plays Johnny Cash. Not Joaquim Columbus Sanchez, but Joaquim Thingy Bob. The man. Batman's in the Barnes.
Hello, Magic.
Hello, Batman. Who was the last caller?
Italian broker.
Yeah, well done, you. This is good. These people are listening. All of the people who've called in, apart from Lady Penelope, have done me proud. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. Yes, Batman. Excellent.
I've never seen you.
Oh, fantastic. What do you think I look like?
Rodney.
Lovely.
Rodney.
Rubbery?
Rodney out of Only Fools and Horses.
Oh, you think I look like Rodney out of Only Fools and Horses? You're not far wrong, to be honest. It's that kind of lanky, gangly, awkward, nerdy, not very good-looking look. Yeah, that's me.
I've another thing, green tea. That's lovely.
Green tea? Oh,
green
man.
tea with just sugar in.
Are you allowed to put sugar in green tea?
I don't care, I do, it's nice.
Yeah, nice one. Who cares? I bought some. I had my first cup this weekend. Flippin' hell, it was boring.
I bought a box of them last week because I heard it was good for you, so I thought I'd like to do a little bit of health for myself.
Well, you sound like a healthy gentleman. What other little bits of health for yourself do you partake in?
Spitting.
Yeah, and where do you spit?
When you get flies in your mouth.
Yeah, there we go, you see. Nice one. That's two flies. He says it as though it happens quite a lot. Who's this who's bored? Hang on. Who's this? Ian? I'm so bored because I'm stuck in my school doing nothing, and I just had maths. I have to label the waterfall for geography prep, and the DT teacher told me off for not paying any attention in DT if that's not true. So another typical Monday. Please play some music. Well, we're not a music station. Oh, 20 seconds of this won't hurt anyone, will it?
4 till 7 in the afternoon wireless show.
On the emails, Mandy Lou claims that ginger men make... Well, Magic Alex, by the way. Ginger men make great lovers. I'm not sure if that's... Oh, we need one more correspondent... This microphone... There's something in this studio that smells funny. I keep catching a whiff of it. I don't know what it was. Yes. It's definitely something like that. We need one more correspondent to call in, if you can. That'll be pretty darn good. 08709090973. Magic Alex, just listening to Lady Jane Grey in Hounslow. I agree with all the callers who say spitting is disgusting. Well, you're llama farmer, you're talking rubbish. Magic Alex, spitting, how would I be able to clean my shoes? Spit and polish, it has to be done, thanks, says Mr. Blair. Unfortunately, it is true. I have seen many a toddler fall onto spittle where they trip over their own feet. It is a major hazard outside my kids' school, as we have a high school next door, and you can tell the way to the school by the trail of spittle. That is nonsense! Of course you can't! Louise Watts. Sebastian's in the Whitchurch.
Oh, hello?
What the hell was that?
Hi, it's Sebastian from Whitchurch Canonicorum.
What was that thing you just had in the background?
I was just playing a little bit of music.
Simon Bennett rock.
Nice one. Well, let's hear some more of it.
Shish kebab. Oh, you want to hear it?
Let's hear some more of it.
You don't know what it is?
No.
Name that tune. Name that tune.
Shish kebab.
Name that tune.
Simon Bennett rocks.
Simon Bennett?
Good girl. Baker Street.
Hey!
Come on, next.
Come on, Magic Man.
Lovely.
Magic mushrooms.
Yes?
Sebastian here in Whitchurch Canonicorum.
They've got that smell again.
Get your nose off the floor.
No, this is the studio that Alison Bell was in, and there's kind of every now and then I get a whiff of some kind of perfumey type smell.
Oh, vile.
Maybe I'm psychic, because sometimes psychics get things through scent, don't they? They smell things. Who's that bloke on the telly who pretends to be Derek Akora. He has a spirit, doesn't he? Sam, there's a ghost there. There's a ghost there. There's not. He's putting the voice on, Derek.
No. The smell may be on the foam on the microphone.
That's what. No. Oh, that stinks.
On the microphone sponge.
That stinks. Good girl. Yes.
Shish kebab.
Yes, now what?
Yeah, can I tell you after the news?
Shish kebab.
No!
Oh.
Well, you've got a minute.
All right. Spitting is disgusting, unacceptable, and you must not adhere to it.
Why did you have to wait till after the news? That was perfectly done there, Sebastian in the Whitchurch. Thank you. Deary me, what we need to do here at LBC, 97.3. And I'm going to speak to Clive Bull about this. We need to have a back-to-back. I noticed this happens a lot on Clive's show, and it's sort of been coming over here. People phoning up saying, Clive goes to a caller, whoever it may be. And they say, oh, yeah, Clive, can I wait until after the news? Everyone's a little bit... And sometimes he lets them, sometimes he doesn't. Everyone's a little bit too knowing. Oh, yeah, Clive, sorry, there's only 46 seconds. Can I wait? Can I come back after the news and make my point? I'll wait. I think at LBC, we need to have a back-to-basics policy. If you come on when I say you come on, you make your point, and if the news is coming up, goodbye, you go. It's as simple as that. But that's the rule on this show. I'm going to have a word with Bob and see if we can make that industry standard on LBC 97.3. Here is the news.
In Britain knows the day.
Yes, it's scientifically proven on this show. They missed it? Oh, it was all right. It was a good one. I've got a weird email here. By the way, I've just seen Clive Bull dressed entirely in black, head to toe in black. It looks good for it. It is slimming. Wait for the music to stop. This email requires no music. Ba-ba-dum-bum. There was some other show that was using that music. Not a radio show, was it? No, it wasn't. Not on LBC 97.3. It was on a television programme. It was Shipwrecked. Did you see? Have you watched Shipwrecked yet, Hulk Hogan? You're not allowed to watch it. You're banned. You should be living in my situation. Oh man, Shipwrecked was good this week. Shipwrecked, Channel 4, Sunday morning, about, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It's just beautiful boys and girls, 18 years old, on an island. In little shorts, hot pants, bikinis, whatever you like, you will see on that island. Wow, I'm in love with Nif. I think she's lovely. Anyway, this email is important. And if anyone can confirm or deny this, I'd be keen to know. Mick says, Ian, scuba divers also wee in their wetsuits to warm them up. Now, That's not true, is it? But if you're really cold in the ocean, I need someone to. I never thought I'd say this. I need to speak to a scuba diver. Do you wee in your wetsuits to warm them up? 0870 9090 973. That's rank. Well, then saying that, I've been in my trunks before and I've had a wee-wee. But then scuba, it keeps it all inside you. I don't know how it works. We're using pseudonyms. You've got to name the last caller, although we'll refresh that now at the top of this hour. Where is it good to spit? And is it okay to dress in one colour? I think it's kind of all right, isn't it? Ophelia's in the caterum. Hello, Ophelia.
Hello, Magic Alex.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of all right. I'm liking these pseudonyms.
Do you like that?
They're working for me, definitely. Yours is an excellent choice. Thank you.
What was I ringing about?
You're not a scuba diver, are you?
No, I have worn a wetsuit before, though.
Did you wee in it?
I have. And it does work.
Let's move on. Seriously, the critics of the show, and believe it or not, there are one or two out there, spitting and weeing. They're gonna be having a field day. Ofcom, get ready for the phone calls. Anyway, Ophelia, what can I do for you? Spitting.
First of all, I can't understand the people who say they spit when they get flies in their mouth. They must be having their head out the window when they're driving in the car or something.
I haven't had a fly in my mouth since 1989.
No, exactly.
It doesn't happen very often, does it?
Flea in your ear, perhaps, but...
Yes, exactly.
I don't know that. Anyway, the spitting should only be really confined to the dentist, I would have thought, because it's just horrible.
Oh, man, isn't that the worst spit in the world? The one where he's been hammering away in your mouth, he's been scraping, scratching, you're all a bit numb. OK, and rinse out, and you've got to drink that pink water...
Yeah.
And when I do it there, it all comes out and it's just... You can't have a good spit. It just kind of all flops out. And there's the beautiful dental assistant is there, and you're thinking, I want to impress her, but you can't because there's just some flob down your face. It's not good.
You haven't asked me about a previous caller.
I was going to reset it at the top of the hour, but who was the previous caller?
Well, it was Sebastian, but I had a bit of help from someone.
Who gave you a bit of help?
Hulk Hogan.
What? Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Don't cheat with these callers.
Cheater.
Ophelia?
Good luck to you.
Bless you. Thank you very much.
Bye,
the cabbie formerly known as Steve. Hello.
Good afternoon, Magic Alex.
Who was the last caller?
Ophelia.
Well done there. Well done, the cabbie formerly known as Steve. What can I do for you?
1 minute, he was talking about weeing in the wetsuit.
Yes.
I was paying attention.
Yeah, well done. Have you ever weed in a wetsuit?
I've weed in a lot of things. I can't remember weed in the wetsuit.
Yes, I think we should draw back ever so slightly from this topic of conversation, because I fear this will be the one that gets me in serious trouble. Now, cabbie, formerly known as Steve.
Yes, Magic.
What can I do for you?
Magic instead of Magic Alex?
Of course. Can I call you cabbie?
Can you call me formally?
Mr. Cabbie.
That'll do.
Thank you. OK, I've done a joke there. I'm the Tony Blackburn. Formally, what can I do for you?
Right, the best place to spit.
Yes.
In hot oil to make sure it's hot. So, if you're working in a fish and chip shop...
Yes.
And you want to know if the oil's hot?
The oil's hot.
Spit in it. The oil.
But you know it's hot because it bubbles. It bubbles away. It fizzes.
Only if you spit in it, it bubbles.
No, but it's always bubbling.
No, if nothing's in it, it won't.
Of course it bubbles. It's hot oil.
No, it don't. Only if nothing's in it. If nothing's in it, I used to work in a bakery, and we used to have to fry the donuts.
Yeah.
Right. This is a long time ago.
So hang on. You spat in the oil that you were going to fry donuts in?
I need to see if it's hot.
Well, that's unhygienic.
Well, I'll brush my teeth first.
But that's still... I don't want to formally spit on my donut ring.
Well, you'd like to know when we put the jam in.
What?
Oh, no.
No, don't.
Secret.
I used to work in a supermarket in the bakery. I hated the job. It was the most miserable job I've ever had. Second most miserable job. But one of the worst jobs was putting the jam into the donuts. And there was I don't know how you did it. We had a machine where we'd pick up 2 donuts, put them on these spikes, press a button, and jam would get pumped in, and you take them out, and you keep doing that. It was a horrible, miserable job. But if my mum was coming to buy donuts,
yes.
I would put only put 1 squirt of jam in. I'd put 5 squirts of jam in, just to give her a little treat. I did the same with the garlic bread. I'd put 2 or 3 bits of garlic in the garlic bread. I hated working in a bakery. It's an awful job.
What was that?
It was a bakery that was part of a supermarket, and it was horrible. Horrible.
What, local to you?
Yeah? What, do you want to go round there? What?
I'm trying to guess. Let's have a guess.
No, not local in Muswell Hill. When I was in Slough.
Oh, in Slough? I don't know Slough.
Well, then you won't guess the supermarket.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
Which is good, because I've got some even worse stories than that, which I think I've told on the air, so it's a good job we don't name the supermarket. Cabby, formerly known as Steve's, thank you very much. 08709090973. I want to know, if you're a scuba diver, do you genuinely wee in your, what do they call, wetsuit, to warm it up? Because the suit doesn't let water in, therefore I'm guessing it does not let water out. It's horrible, isn't it? I got that smell again. It's not from there, because microphones stink, don't they? You really horrible. I just keep getting a whiff. There's nothing in the bin, is there? Hang on. No, there's something not right in this studio that's making it smell. It's not me. I don't know what it is. There's something. Freaking me out. Anyway, 08709090973. Pseudonyms. We're not using our real names today.
Mother Show.
The Woodblock Watcher says, can you confirm or deny if Nick Abbott will be standing in for Carolyn Farade during our holiday in February? I know not. But that's going to set... The fact that I've said that on the air, that's the internet set ablaze. I can hear I can hear everyone download... Hang on. Typing away on their internets. That's got them. I don't know. I'll try and find out. Would be faintly exciting, wouldn't it? Would it be exciting? I think it would be exciting. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. This is Magic Alex. We're kind of using pseudonyms today. If you don't want to use a pseudonym, you can come on, but you'll be cut off immediately. It's pretty much as simple as that. What are we talking about, for God's sakes? I need a scuba diver to know if you wee in your wetsuits. Wearing one colour, is that ever really acceptable? There's Bob waving goodbye, bless him. He's a lovely gentleman, isn't he? Is that ever acceptable, or is it bad news? And where is it appropriate to spit? 08709090973. Ian, there are only 3 times. This is the email, by the way. Ian. LBC.co.uk. There are only 3 times you are permitted to spit: at the dentist, in the sink after brushing teeth, at a saloon in a spittoon dressed as a cowboy, says Argos in the South Norwood. You don't get spittoons anymore. You don't get cowboys. Apart from those Brokeback ones, which apparently are very popular at the moment. Captain Pugwash is in the Watford.
Good afternoon, Magic.
Hello, Captain. Can you believe this? Mick has just emailed in. Ian, my boss has made me turn you off. He says you are rubbish. I will type my resignation tonight. Have you got any jobs going? I can't believe that someone's been made to turn off in the workplace. Shameful.
It's disgusting.
Shameful. Anyway, Captain, what can I do for you?
Divers.
Yes?
I'm afraid they do.
No.
Yes, I'm single-handedly responsible for raising the level of the Red Sea by about 2 foot.
Oh, man. Captain, Dave on the Motorway 3? Dave, are you a diver?
Yes, I'm there, yes. I've done it, yes.
What?
I was in, off of Plymouth, diving the HMS Scylla, and it was very cold.
Captain, do you do it? It's to warm you up, is it?
It is.
Well, move your arms about, circulate, for God's sakes.
No, you need to be streamlined.
Yeah, you too much air that way. But, it was the only problem is I realised what had happened, and then had my wetsuit, let a whole load of water in to wash it out, and got even colder. But you know.
Oh, so you did it by accident, Dave?
No. I fully intended to do it, but then realised where all the wee had gone, and
Diver's Delight.
We're in there now. We're in there. Let's just find out. Where had all the wee gone, Dave?
It's all in. There's a fine layer of water inside a wetsuit.
Right, is it?
It holds it in.
Yes.
And gets up to body temperature, keeps your body warm, and it doesn't let the water out. So if you obviously wee inside your wetsuit, the wetsuit won't let it out again. So it's all circulated around the inside of your wetsuit.
I've hired wetsuits from shops before now. That means I'm probably swimming in another man's wee-wee.
Well, they've got half a brain. If you've been in seawater, they will have been rinsed out. But,
Dave, thanks very much. Kitsy, on the mobile.
Hello.
Kitsy, have you done this as well?
I have, I'm afraid.
Jeez,
I completely agree. When I went diving in the Red Sea last year, you dive down to 30 metres, and it's freezing.
Yeah.
You're in the Red Sea, middle of summer, boiling hot on the surface, absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
So you have to force it, though.
Did you have to force it, Captain?
No, I was drinking gallons and gallons of water.
So it just came out quite natural. I am genuinely going to apologise, because this is rank what we're talking about.
Well, what you do is, when you get to the surface, you unzip your wetsuit to allow water to,
unzip your ankles.
Yeah.
So it all comes, and it all comes out. So you don't stand on the dock or on the deck of the boat and let wee go everywhere.
No, you do it in the sea.
No, never ever wear a pair of dried wetsuit boots that have been worn by anyone else.
Man, look at you! You scuba divers are loving it. You're loving all your. You all know all this. There's us suckers going in for the first time using someone else's wetsuit, and we're bathing in another man's wee.
The key to it is when you see someone getting onto the boat and they just pause.
Yeah.
Before pulling themselves up.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
and they have a big smile on their face.
I'm saying goodbye to you because you're both dirty boys. Not keen on this. Not keen. Deary me. I do apologise. This is the bassist show that we've done, and it's not good. Mr. Peanut's in the Battersea. Hello, Mr. Peanut.
How you doing, mate?
I'm fine, my friend.
What do you want?
Huh?
You want me? Did you call me?
What?
Oh, I called you, didn't I? That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to know my story?
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to send me? Do you want to send me something for my story, or am I not that lucky?
Yeah, no, I'll send you something, of course.
Send me something through the post.
Oh no, not through the post. Sorry, I was going to send you some good vibes.
No, I can't feel them.
No, sorry, I can't send you anything through the post.
All right then.
So is that the end of it then?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were going to refuse to tell us your story because it was so good. Okay.
I feel your good vibes.
Okay, you felt them. Good.
I was watching a programme, and this guy had to swim around the outside of a swimming pool 30 times.
Oh, that's impossible.
And then do
swim around the outside of the swimming pool?
Yeah, you know, the perimeter around the...
Yes.
And he had to then swim the width underneath water, and he couldn't do it. And the guy said, it's your last chance. It was one of these reality TV programmes about are you tough enough in the SAS?
Yeah.
And the guy, there was all the swimming pool attendants standing around. He let off this big old grunting noise.
Yeah.
In the swimming pool.
Oh God, I wish we had. Yes.
And he was told that he had to clear it out the pool, and then he carried on with what he had to do. It was one of the most disgusting things I've seen.
I'm really confused. Are you saying this man did a poo in the pool?
No, he did a big spit. He grunted.
He did a spit. Oh God, that just made it worse than it was. All right,
snorting.
All right, so here's the. Oh God, I've made it worse than it needed to be. I can only apologise.
Poo? What's wrong with you? We're talking about wee or spit.
You said. Don't have a go at me. You said it
in the swimming pool. You crazy?
You said he made a big grunting noise.
He did with his mouth. And
you didn't specify it was with his mouth, Mr. Peanut.
What are you thinking of then?
Well, because you know what I was thinking of.
Grunt? I don't grunt from the.
All right, Mr. Peanut. Thank you. God's sakes, flipping hell. Oh dear. I don't know. I need a holiday. That's what I need. I need to have a week, 2 weeks off. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Chris, sorry, Hulk Hogan, do we have our two correspondents for the 5:38 update?
Yes.
Lovely. I'll print off some. I see Vatsal has just sent in something, so I'll have a little look at those in the news. Ian, I have been listening to your show for 3 months now, and I never knew what you looked like until today. I always thought you were the ginger guy on Big Cook, Little Cook. Don't you look fresh for your age? You don't look a day over 12, says Michelle Smith. Thank you. Lisa from the Epsom. Ian, I missed the start of the show today. Has it been any good? Better than Fridays, is all I'm going to say. Not brilliant. A little bit bass. Not really, we've not really solved anything or moved anywhere with it, but it's definitely better than Friday's show, which, as I think we all know, was atrocious. C'est une atroce. Ian, every time you fall over and save your fall with your hands, there is a chance you have put your hands in spit. Dried up spit, unless the roads have been hand-scrubbed by the council, you have months and months of spit and dog on every single pavement. The reason TB... Oh, God, Depot Coca. This is nonsense. You can't... We discovered you cannot get the TB purely from the spitting. So just chill out a little bit. Let's just take stock of where we are, because it's been a little bit base and I've upset myself by talking unnecessarily about number twos when we didn't need to do that. We are asking, when is it ever acceptable? Where are the appropriate places to spit? We all do it. It's God's gift to us. The power to spit. Where is it acceptable to spit? 08709090973. Do you wear one colour? Oh, and don't forget, this week is Ben... not Ben, what the hell am I talking about? Chris in the Hemel week. We'll be playing at least one MP3 from Chris every single day. We've got a corker for you later on.
This is the Steve.
I'm well hungry. I'm really... You know, I'm proper hungry. I'm not going to eat anything until about 9:30. Bad, no. I've not got my wallet with me. I've got no money. I've got something. I will do something after this. Meeting some people after this, and that won't finish about 9. I'll get home about 9:15. Get my wallet. Go over to the Sainsbury's over the road. Get some food. 9:30. I was saying that I've got food in the fridge. I don't need to go over to the Sainsbury's. There's food in the fridge. Van der Merwe.
Van der Merwe.
Van der Merwe.
Bulldog, how are you?
I'm lekker. How's it going, my friend? Are you raw?
I'm raw like a sausage, man.
Raw like a sausage, lovely. What can I do for you, my friend?
Nothing much, eh?
Nice.
Hey, listen, I want to get your opinion.
Yep.
You know, my one half side is German, my other half side is South African. Well, what do you think? You think that Germany will win the World Cup this year? I think they will.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so.
Oh, man, I hope so, too. I didn't understand of it.
You want some biltong? I've got my mom sent me some nice kudu biltong from South Africa. I've got an extra packet left. You want some biltong?
Biltong?
Yeah.
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, man.
I know, it's bad.
It is real bad.
I got 2 of the words there. Nice.
So you really don't want some biltong?
No. You have some biltong.
Oh, man. No, I just wanted to say hello quickly and want to know what's going on with you. I saw your picture on the internet the other day. Your voice looks different than your face.
My voice looks different to my face? What does my voice look like?
I would say, like, more younger than... No, more older. More older than what you really are.
You think I sound older than I actually am?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay, 'cause some people think I sound younger than I actually am.
Well...
Oh.
So...
Okay. What do you... Your voice, you're about 26, aren't you?
Well, I'm turning 26 1st of April.
There you go, you see. Look, I can do this. We kind of have training in this industry to put a face to what people's voices look like.
Yeah.
And you're 20, 25, 26, sort of blonde guy, quite good looking, yeah?
No.
No dark hair?
No, it's all shaven off. 5'5".
But what colour is your hair?
I don't remember. I think brown. Dark, darky.
Okay.
No. So I got, anyway, I'm shaving it off every day.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Anything else you just want to...
No.
Oh, you're right. Wait, do you spit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wear this...
Only in Arsenal's football ground.
Well done. Football joke there. Do you wear the same colour?
Same colour of what?
Clothes?
Yeah, I've got... Yeah, no, not really.
No. Yeah, no, okay. Do you wee in a wetsuit? What do all of them? One of these is going to go. I can feel it. Do you wee in a wetsuit?
Well, although I live in South Africa, I don't do diving.
No. Okay.
I really want to, but no.
Bit too chicken.
No.
A little bit chicken.
I'm probably doing it next year if I'm...
Probably if you get the guts to do it, but really you're probably a little bit too chicken.
I'll do it if I'm back home.
You do it if you're back home and you don't lose your bottle.
We've got some...
So you're going to go scuba diving if you're not too much of a chicken?
It's inclusive, man.
Yeah.
It's nice there.
Yeah, you know that's never going to happen, don't you?
It will.
Yeah.
I'll take you...
Don't be scared. If you're scared, just say you're scared. There's nothing wrong with being scared.
Hey, I'll...
There's nothing wrong with being a big chicken.
I'm anyway in the travel business. I'll buy you a ticket to go with me to South Africa.
Okay.
That's a deal, then I'll...
Can I bring someone else with me so I don't have to hang out with you? No disrespect. I don't know you. No disrespect. I don't know you.
I'm not that bad.
Well, I'm sure you're a lovely bloke, but can I bring a friend with me if you're paying?
Yeah, all right.
Brilliant. Well, let's sort it out then.
Then we all go. I'll take you on a good safari, on some hunting, and then we make...
I don't want to go hunting. Look, I've got Van der Merwe, I've got to go. It's 5:38, for goodness sakes.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
That's Al, the web correspondent, says dive into some totally crazy inventions made by the Americans. www.totallyabsurd.com.
I'm Michelle from the Ashford, the Holland correspondent. In Amsterdam, Dutch police have arrested a thief they dubbed the Salamander Man, who talked his way into the homes of dozens of unsuspecting people by saying he was looking for his lost salamander, hamster or iguana.
Simon, the London Underground correspondent, says the fastest London Underground line is the Victoria line. The Victoria line was also the first line to have ATO, meaning automatic train operation.
Hi, I'm the geek correspondent from Gillingham, and what I have to say to you today is to head over to www.revision3.com. There you can find a few web video podcasts about general tech-related things.
Good stuff. I've got to say, though, the correspondent, I'm getting a little bit bored, and well done to those two. Excellent reports there. And the ones that we're calling in regularly, excellent stuff. But I've got to say, I'm a little bit peed off, LBC'd off, shall we say, at having to tout for business every single day. I feel like a dirty hooker, standing on a street corner, touting for correspondent. The correspondents... It's an honour that you've got that position. You should be lining up to come on the show. We should be batting you away with a dirty stick, saying, no, we've got no room, you're too late. So can we, from now on, make it that you, the correspondents, you're calling in to beg to come and give your update, please? Thank you. Listen, it's the last 20 minutes of the show proper, what we like to call the show proper. At 6 o'clock, as you know, Triple M, Agent Chris, is staying today, I believe, but he's refuses to press any buttons. It's the union. Oh, it's the union, is it? It's my union, is it? You know, I cannot press the buttons. So we take your call straight to air. Also, we've been asked you to send in MP3s. We think we have found a young... raw, untainted British talent. His name is Chris in the Hemel. Chris and I genuinely believe he is a boy genius. He has sent us in 8, 9, 10, maybe even a dozen MP3s. We're going to try and play as many as we can. They're not all on MP3s. They're all in some weird format that we can't quite work out how to put onto MP3. But we've managed to get one. We're going to play one of those today. We think he's a genius, but we'll explain more. If you want to take part in this part of the show, though, I'd give me a call now, 0870 90 90 973. Zimona's in the Brent Cross.
Hello.
Hello, Zimona.
Yes.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey there.
Hey
now.
First time.
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you that, I don't remember exactly, Thursday or Friday last week, I heard you saying twice the word scrutinization, and I thought you should have said scrutiny.
A what? Sorry?
Scrutiny?
When? I said what?
You said scrutinization.
When? Give me the whole sentence. What's the context? Come on.
I don't remember the whole
Come
sentence.
on, Simona.
Twice.
You're criticising my English. Give me the context, my love.
Honestly, I don't remember. But if you
I would never have said scrutinisation.
You did.
I would never have said it. It's
you
not a word.
Did.
Well,
you did.
Let's have it. Hang on.
Ask Agent Chris.
Oh, Hulk Hogan hasn't got a clue. He doesn't even know what he did this morning. Hang on. www.dictionary. Is this a website or have I just made something up here? .com.
I don't know.
Here we go. I'm going to put in scrutinisation.
Yeah.
Scrutinisation. Let's have a little look. Yeah, no, it's not a word.
Well, you see.
But then why would I wouldn't have said it then, would I?
You did. You did.
I know what you are. Is this Caroline Faraday doing a prank call?
No.
Is this Caroline Faraday?
Listen, I've got to go.
You sound like... Well, busted!
I've got to go. I just
busted
thought
you.
I tell you.
Busted you, Caroline. Busted.
It's not Caroline.
Busted. Busted.
It's not Caroline.
Busted.
Bye.
Busted. Busted there. She put the phone down in shame because she was busted. That poor voice. That was, ladies and gentlemen, excellent stuff there. That was Caroline Faraday giving us a call there to pick me up on something which we know is not true. Oh, dearie me. 0870 90 90 973. That is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, we're trying to find... we were trying to compile a list of where it's all right, acceptable, to have a good spit. Look, hang on, Leo is going on about the race I had with James. That was months ago. Great show, I must say. Well done on winning the race against James. Have it. Have it. No offence, James. Thank you for that. But yes, that was a long time ago. I'd forgotten all about that victory. But thank you, Leo Punt, for reminding me that I did beat a chubby, balding man in a short sprint around a football pitch. It's one of my proudest moments, it's got to be said. Which is very good. 0870 9090 973. We're trying to compile a list of places where it's acceptable to spit. So far we've got in the dentist's, and if a fly gets in your mouth, that's not even a place. That's an occurrence. And in the jungle, but only if someone's been bitten by a poisonous snake. Come on, 15 minutes. Give me a good list. 0870 9090 973.
On the show.
Xavier's in the Woolworth. Hello, Xavier.
Hi, Iain.
Hey.
Fourth-time caller. Do I get anything for that?
Yeah, no. You get my pity.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
All right. About spitting.
Yes.
I've got 2 small toddlers, so I generally go out with my little pram, and I'm dodging.
So they're always spitting, aren't they? This wee
well, they are as well.
Good.
But I'm constantly dodging spit and dogs' doings. Constantly, it's disgusting.
I'm not when have I said that dogs pooing in the street is acceptable? I've never said that.
No, you didn't.
I've never said that. No.
But listen, I would try to compare. You know, if one of my child wanted to vomit, let's say, as somebody wants to spit,
what?
I'm just trying to tell you
vomit
where
isn't the same as a spit. Vomit isn't the same as a spit. I'd rather someone spat in my face than vomited in my face.
But what I'm saying is, if my child had to vomit, I would.
Can I just say, Xavier, we've got guests out behind the glass. We have Brenda in the Watford, I believe, is out there at the moment, who's on the big quiz this evening with Gary King. So she may win £100,000. Can we keep the tone a little bit up? Your children vomiting, please. Can we just try and raise it a little bit for the last 10 minutes and try and pretend we do a decent show here?
Okay, listen. If somebody needs to spit,
yes,
they need to spit in an item of their clothing.
Oh,
whether that's
this is awful.
Their sock or.
Can I just say, Brenda, if you're listening, I apologise. This isn't worth £100,000 at all. Go home now, please. So they should spit in a sock
or something, an item of clothing they've got on. I heard somebody say their hand or something. Spit in their hand. Yeah, spit in your hand and then put it in your pocket.
Oh.
And go to work and then rinse it off.
I'm going to cut you off.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh.
Bye-bye. That was... What the hell was she on? I thought crack was illegal in this country, for goodness sake. That was terrible. That's made me a little bit uncomfortable. Rocky's in the St Albans. Hello, Rocky.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, man. How's it going?
Oh, good, thank you.
Nice one.
I heard on the radio about the spitting, and I don't believe in calling into a radio station. I usually think that people who call in are usually sad or a bit...
No, some of them are, aren't they, Rocky?
I must be. I'm doing it. So
Yes.
LBC is the exception.
Yes.
No one said spitting.
Don't call Talk Sport. They're rubbish.
I work for them sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been paid to work for them. But anyway,
to do what?
I'm not telling you.
To phone in James Whale? He has fake callers? Shame. Anyway, yes, Rocky.
Spitting in the corner in the boxing ring, that's quite acceptable.
There we go, we found a place. If I want to spit, I've got to become a boxer. I was doing some boxercise today. It's not boxing or exercise, it's boxercise.
And what's that?
Well, it's neither boxing nor is it exercise. It's boxercise.
Right. So what do you do? Do you box but you don't actually move, or what do you do?
Well, what would you imagine boxercise would be?
I've seen the video. I know what it is. It's just moving around in the same actions that you would if you were boxing. Without actually punching anybody or a bag.
I was punching a boy today. I punched a young lad today.
Oh, that's okay.
Luke will tell you. I say punched him.
Did he deserve it, or did you just...
It wasn't proper punching. By the time we got to the punching, there was no power in my weak, puny arms, Rocky. There was one point, he laughed at me. Well, there were 2 points where he laughed at me. He just laughed at me. You don't laugh at someone, do you? Because they can't punch.
No.
Are you a boxer, Rocky?
I was once, yeah.
Yeah, well, any good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Nice one.
Am I finished?
Oh, have you?
Oh, no, you've gone quiet. You played this trick.
Have you? If you've more to say, we can do it.
No, just I love your show and I'm listening and
I think we finished.
I never thought I'd call in, but I just had to call in for this one because I thought it was very obvious. And I'm now done my piece. And thank you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Rocky. Bye bye. There it is. Faded into the distance. Iain, I know you've apologised for Friday, but blimey, what a load of rubbish today is! Spitting and weeing, disgusting. I'm putting in the punctuation that this emailer has neglected to put in. I'm doing them a favour. I always thought you were the man of the BT ads about broadband. Oh, that's one of the ones I haven't done. I think he's in my family. This is an email from a lunatic. Anyway, rubbish. Love Ian Lee, Lee spelt wrong, the second. What a load of old nonsense. Caroline's in the Elephant and Castle.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hi, your previous caller spitting in a sock. How gross is that?
Dirty woman.
Isn't it?
She's got children. They're going to grow up to be criminals, more than likely.
Oh, very much so.
God, I feel nauseous. I want to puke in a sock.
Absolutely. Probably she'll be the type of person to hold up her skirt and blow her nose.
Yes.
But anyway, what I wanted to talk about, it wasn't actually where to spit. I just had an occurrence where when I was in about from 2 to 8 months of my gestation period.
What?
Yeah. Well,
don't use the word gestation to a gentleman. It makes us uncomfortable.
Okay. When I was expecting for about 2 to 8 months, I kept spitting.
Yeah.
And but I used to walk around with a Coca-Cola tin, or any tin as long as it was discreet, with a straw sticking out.
Right.
And that I could spit whenever I want. I could bring my Coca-Cola bottle anywhere.
Yes.
And one day I was at a friend's, and I told people that this is what I do. And I was at a friend's in her bedroom, got up, left my can there, and went to use the bathroom. And she said, "Oh, I'd love a can of Coke."
No!
And she did. And I was physically sick, and she was like, it was awful. And I never, ever drink from anyone again.
Well, there's a moral to that story. I genuinely shivered and convulsed slightly as though this has been rank today. Friday's show was rubbish. Monday's has been rank. Tomorrow we'll talk about Iraq or something.
I'll tell you what's wrong with the show.
Right, we've got 2 minutes. I got Rust Bucket and Matahari. Matahari, Rust Bucket. Whoever's got the most important point can go first. Away you go.
My camel spits.
That hands down on what I was going to say. I was going to say, as a parent, you have a right to spit. And when I go out, I spit into my hanky to clean off the chocolate around my child's mouth.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, but it's just one of those facts of life. I mean, in the days before wet wipes, what are you supposed to do? I'm sitting in the car now. I haven't got any wet wipes. What am I going to do when my child, who's now sleeping in the back, actually wakes up and has discovered that she's actually covered in chocolate?
No, I suppose, but then she'll smell of your spit. If you've got bad breath, it's vile.
Oh, well, okay, but the only trouble is, though, is that my wife and the general female population will whinge on at me that I haven't got the means and wherefore to actually sort it out, and I should have come out prepared, and here I am using initiative and all, I think it's a little unfair, but I like your camel.
Well, yeah, I know. My camel particularly spits at annoying tourists who sit on it. It's called Ian Lee.
Can I take your camel out with me to spit into my hanky to clean the child?
Oh, that would be even worse than you spitting on the hanky.
But it might cover a greater surface area. Anyway, I saw Ian Lee on telly with chocolate around his mouth once.
You saw Ian Lee on what?
He was on the television the other night, some time ago, and he had chocolate around his mouth.
Oh, I see. I saw him on some Playboy channel thing once. Do you know that? Oh, I mustn't say that, must I?
It might have been the same thing. Daisy Donovan leaned across and wiped it off, I seem to remember. Isn't that true, Ian?
Hello, Ian. Have you been on Smarty channels on television?
I think he runs one, actually. I think he runs one. He's got that build, he's got that physique, he's got the very sort of slim build, and all he needs is a large moustache, and a lot more hair on top, and he's something that would come straight out of a 1970s porn film. What do you reckon?
I think he fancies himself a bit of a Hugh Hefner, don't you?
Absolutely, and I think he's loaded with dosh from these secretive TV channels he runs.
How many silk dressing gowns do you think he has?
Silk dressing gowns? I don't think he has any. I think they're just not hip enough for him. But I reckon he has boxer shorts down to his knees.
and all saggy in the bottom.
Definitely.
You can't ever flob into the toilet.
Oh, yeah! Hello, Magic.
Hello, Samurai.
I had to vomit over over Pigeon Point. Of course, I was doing it upwind, and it all...
Say hello, Mr. Peanut.
How you doing, mate?
I'm fine, my friend.
What do you want?
Look, when I do it there, it all comes out and it just... It just kind of all flops out. Captain Pugwash is in the Watford.
Good afternoon, Magic.
Someone is sucking poisonous venom out of your leg.
Monday the 30th of January. My gift To you, London. Sorry, it's a little bit mucky. Tomorrow we'll do... highbrow intellectualism. So, I promise you. Highbrow. Hulk Hogan, tomorrow, highbrow. Think highbrow. Henry Disco, highbrow. Think highbrow. Let's have highbrow, okay. Coming up in the next half hour, it's the bonus half an hour of the show. It's the bit we don't really want to do, but we actually have to do it for legal reasons. It's Chris in the Hemel week. Every day we're going to play at least one MP3 from Chris in the Hemel. We've got a corker today. It's from his own radio show that he does, called Radio... Bubblicious or something. I can't remember. We'll find the email. Blurred Radio. That's it. Radio Bubblicious. Blurred Radio. Also taking your calls straight to air. If you want to give us a call, 08709090973 is the telephone number. Your call straight to air and Chris in the Hemel after the latest LBC news. Not got the thingy, Bob. The Triple M thing. So that's why. No. Oh, don't worry. I was looking at a picture of a beautiful lady. We both messed up. It doesn't matter. Can we start again? Is that doable? Let's just stop. Because that was I was distracted. I believe I was snoozing there, my friends. I think I may have been losing. And in your own time.
The 3.5 hour, 3 till 6:30 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show, formerly known as the 3 hour, 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show. Due to a wordy contract, the show has to stay on air for an extra half hour.
Lovely.
If you don't like phone calls being screened,
I'm sorry, it's my
then
fault.
this bit's for you.
Yes. It's
Triple M.
I take responsibility. Excellent, there we go. We're back on track now. This is embarrassing. Brenda's out there. She's potentially going to win £100,000 on the big quiz this evening with Gary King. See what I'm doing there? I'm working it. And her husband, who looks like he could be a bit tasty in a fight. If things kicked off, I would go with Brenda's husband. I'd be standing behind him. Seriously, I think he could look after himself. I'm not saying it's got to kick off here, although it has done every night. Last night it kicked off for some reason. Anyway, we're taking a call straight to air. We've got a track from Chris in the Hemel, which we're going to play a little bit later on. Chris in the Hemel has emailed in saying, Iain, please do not play the radio station one we've sent you. Play one of the songs instead. Well, the radio station one is the only one we've got on the computer in the studio, so it's all a little bit... Sorry. 08709090973 is the phone number. Take your call straight to air. Very quickly, the rules are 7-second delay, so don't do any swearing, because it won't go out on the radio, it'll get dumped, and you'll get blacklisted. And I think that's pretty much about it. With that in mind, let us go to line number 1. Line 1, you're on the radio. Good start. Solid start. Staunch start. Hello there.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
I think we've got the wrong number, I think.
Why? Who are you trying to call?
I was trying to call that, share thing.
Oh, no, you're on LBC 97.3. This is Iain Lee. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, who's this, my friend? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Do you ever listen to LBC 97.3?
Yeah, I'm listening to it right now.
But then you must have known you were calling us then.
I thought, no, I was trying to get the number to call,
Oh, from one of the adverts?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you've got the station number. You're on the radio.
You're joking.
No, this is Iain Lee. You're on the radio.
I better cut off now, then.
Okay, then, bye-bye. There we go. Oh, that was nice. He weren't keen to talk, was he? Didn't want to talk. And why would he, for goodness sakes? Line 2, you're on the radio.
Brecton Hill Home Video presents Grouting and Tiling, a practical guide presented by Windsor Lovely Boy Davis. Join Windsor as it gives you 10 tips to help you grout and tile better. Get that look bright and shiny in the bathroom. Recommended retail price $12.99 with free grouting tool worth £2.50. It's the only video you'll need forever. Grouting and Tiling, a practical guide. Get it today from Brecton Hill. Goodbye.
It's the only video you'll need forever. I didn't think I'd ever need a video forever, but it turns out there's only one that I could ever need. Line 3, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello? I would like to complain about Wisdom Jones.
Why?
He hasn't called in.
Do you know what? This has been on my mind recently. He hasn't called in for a long, long time, has he? He's the Police Academy 7 was on the other day. I missed the first 35 minutes because Wisdom Jones hadn't called in to tell me.
Yeah, he's a fake.
He's a fake?
Yes.
Well, that's very slanderous.
Only joking.
Only joking. Wisdom Jones hasn't called in for ages, and I'm a little bit worried, concerned, disappointed, not that bothered. All of the above. Line 3, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
I need your help.
Okay, go on.
With chemistry.
Yeah, go on.
What's the formula for sulfuric acid?
Have you not got the internet where you are?
Not at the moment.
Well, okay, let me have a look on the internet. Hang on. Formula. This is not very good radio, but I don't care.
I don't care either.
No, who cares? Sulfuric acid. Chemistry's well hard. The formula. Do you mean like that? Hang on a minute. Here we go. Sulfuric acid. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. We'll find it.
Okay.
Here we go. Various ways of writing the formula. Oh no, that's when you add it to alkalines. That's no use to anyone, is it? That's nonsense. Hang on a second. Hang on. See. Oh no, that's not it. Here we go. No, we haven't got it, I'm afraid.
Don't worry.
Sorry. Bye. We tried. And that's as long as I tried with my career, my educational career. It was about 20 seconds. Then I gave up. Then I stopped. Line 4, you're on the radio.
Oh, it's absolute twaddle tonight, Iain. Rubbish show. I'll be writing that to my MP.
And what's your MP's name?
George Galloway.
Well, I'm sure he will take on board your complaints.
Okay.
Thank you.
Usually good, but not tonight.
No. You should write to Ofcom. They've got more power.
No. George Galloway's got more power.
Ofcom's got more power?
No, George Galloway has.
Ofcom has?
No, Galloway.
Ofcom?
No.
Yes?
You're wrong.
You're right.
You're absolutely wrong.
You're right.
But, look, I won't write now, because the show's got a little bit better since I've come on, so...
But it's going to get a whole lot worse. We're cutting you off. He's got... No, it's good today. It's just a bit lavatorial today. We're going to go highbrow. Tomorrow, highbrow. Think highbrow. Books, think computers, think art tomorrow. Line 4.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, all right. How are you?
Not too bad. The answer to sulfuric acid is H2SO4.
H what?
H2SO4.
H2SO4. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? You see? Line 1, you're on the radio.
You love Eddie Smith.
I recognise that from somewhere. So hungry. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hi, Sam Palmer's a chav?
I don't know who Sam Palmer is, so I don't particularly want to enter on this debate, because it could be someone who's, so I don't know. Line 3.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, yes, you're on the air.
It's Nasty Howard here.
Hello, Nasty Howard.
Phoning up to see if you've done away with that bloody Mog Velvet yet.
With what?
We were going to get rid of things, and cats was definitely on the list.
No, I took my cat's not going anywhere.
It should be. It should be gone by now.
No, my cat is fine and well. I bought some very expensive food at the weekend, because it's supposed to be good for it. I'm not paying that much again, though, because she won't eat it. Line 4, you're on the radio.
Hello, Magic Alex. It's Tom Hanks here. I was just wondering, you know the song "Ooh, Would I"?
Is this Tom Hanks from? Is this Tom Hanks from the film Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tom Hanks, your band. 087090909. Tom Hanks is banned from the show. If Tom Hanks calls again, I don't even need to justify my reasons for it. Tom Hanks is banned. Let's get one more in if we can very quickly. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Why are you shoving around with that button? Oh, and also, I've got a little girl here who's 8, and she wants to be Wisdom Jones's replacement. Okay, take it away, Rebecca. Hello. Iain?
Thanks very much. More calls after this. Okay, we've been getting asking you to send in clips, MP3s, bits and pieces. We've got stack loads. Some of them are brilliant, some of them are rubbish. But this week, all of this week, we're going to dedicate to Chris in the Hemel. He's 11 years old. He has sent in, single-handedly, the most MP3s. We've got about a dozen from him. They are all hilarious. This is the one we're going to play today. Iain, me and me bro Kev are making our own online radio show. It's quite short. I'll send you our first show with this email. The email he sent me here. Tell me what you think. The show site is linked to my other site, www.kidsareus.2ya.com. It's the page called Blurred Radio. Chris in the Hemel. This is Chris's own radio show. I think this is genius.
Hi, and welcome to the first ever Blurred Radio show. This is Chris and Kev, your show host today. Oh, stupid little sister's calling. Hang on a sec. We're going to be on for 5 minutes every day. Well, not every day, every so often. We're going to have a show uploaded at least every 2 weeks. Might not always be us. Pass over to Kev to speak for a bit. Hello, I don't actually want to be doing this radio show because I want to watch a programme that's on now and I'm missing it. But anyway, I like this show, and they're going to be talking about best excuses for not doing your homework today on the show, and we're going to be playing a few more jingles. Back over to Chris. Well, actually we won't. We'll be doing that next week's show because the time has just gone and we're over. Okay, let's go get the timer off. Okay, bye. If you want to send us some emails, the email address is chris@kidsareus.tk. The emails will be read out on next week's show, and the website address is www.kidsareus.2ya.com or www.freewebs.com/blurred radio. Blurred is BLURED. Radio RADIO. Bye.
What's brilliant about that is he has a timer. He has a little timer. You can hear it going. He's on quite a few of them, not all of them. He has a little timer. He always does like 30 seconds more than... timer's there, I've got to finish. Before I go, it was a little bit more. Genius. We're going to play more of him throughout the week. I genuinely think he's brilliant. OK, we've got 7 minutes, 15 seconds to fill. I ain't doing much, so let's go to line 1.
I told you not to spit.
Beg your pardon?
I'm trying to do a Rosemary.
Sorry, go on, do your current Gorian.
I told you not to spit.
It's a very good Rosemary. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Ian. My darling, I've been trying to get onto you for years, but don't tell Phoebe that, for goodness sake.
No.
You know what she's like.
Yes, I do. Crikey.
Claws out.
Yes, it was a terrible cat fight.
Did you like my Rosemary? I don't... Well, can I do it again? I've been practicing it for hours.
Have you been practicing for so long?
I told you not to spit.
I told you not to spit.
No, my darling, you've got to really get into it. I told you not to spit.
Hello, Clive.
And I think that woman that was talking about spitting into her socks needs a psychiatrist, my darling. I think that's entirely unnecessary. Spitting into your socks. Imagine me in Oxford Street. Well, it wouldn't be Oxford Street, it'd be Sloane Square. And bending down to spit in my stockings. I think that's entirely unnecessary.
It's inappropriate.
Basically yucky and tasteless.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
Anyway, my darling, I have to go. I've got nails to do.
Thank you, my love. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Ian, I wonder if you could do me a bit of a favour.
Maybe.
I've had a really bad day today, and I'd really like to hear that Friday Happy Days tune.
Oh, man. Do you want the Happy Days? We can't play all of it for you.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Happy Days.
How's that?
That's excellent. Thanks a lot, man.
Pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, he was easily pleased, wasn't he? I would have played a little bit more, but he wanted no more. That was it. Line 3. Line 3, you're live on the radio.
And that's me, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I just wanted to see how you are, Ian.
Yeah, I'm all right.
That's good.
Nice one. Thanks very much. 08790900973. Line 4, you're on the radio.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I just wanted to tell you Sam Palmer is, in fact, still a chav.
Thanks very much for that. I'm a little bit worried about the Sam Palmer stuff, because I don't know what the score is there. I don't know. I should be being a little bit responsible. What the hell? Line 5, you're on the air.
Hey, look at me, I'm Drake. Nutrition, not for me. I'm gonna give me a bigger bag cheese balls.
There we go. Thank you very much. Line 6.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the radio.
Ah, yes, my name is Adakunde. I see you do this in England. Is that how you do your radio station in England? England radio station like this?
Yes, it is. Thank you. Just in case. We can... Anyway. Line 4, you're on the radio.
From 1974, the theme from Moving On.
And men like Will and Sonny make it move.
Good girl.
Living like a gypsy, always on the go. Doing what they best know how to do. Jamming gears has got to be a fever.
Six kebab.
Us men become addicted to the grind.
Rambo is father.
It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man. And a steady hand to pull that load behind.
Salute the Queen. Salute the Queen.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
Thanks very much for that. 08709090973 is the phone number. I don't remember moving on. I don't know. I'm assuming it's move in with an apostrophe as opposed to the G. Line 4, you're on the radio.
Good afternoon.
Hello, miss.
On the subject of spitting,
yes,
I think we should all spit on the farmers because the farmers are intrinsically, culturally, morally and intellectually far inferior to the rest of us, and they should be blamed for all of society's problems.
Well, that's one issue. That's one potential viewpoint there. I'm not sure I can necessarily agree with it, or otherwise. Line 2, you're on the radio. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. Didn't want to talk. Didn't want to talk to us. That's fair enough. Line 4, you're on the air.
You're boring me now.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I kind of.
You're boring me now.
Yes, line 6.
Yeah, Ian.
Hello.
Hello, mate. A bit more Happy Days theme, son.
Oh, you want a little bit more? I can't play too much of the Happy Days theme.
Oh, don't give it. I know you can.
All right, hang on. Let me. Here we go.
Go on, mate.
Sunday, Monday, happy day.
Is that enough?
No, that is not. You ain't going to get me. Don't cut me off.
Happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
How's that?
You're a good man.
Is that what that do?
Yes.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Oh, we've only got to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No one's wanted the Thursday, Friday happy days. Line 2.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
All right, it's spitting, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, sitting round at a campfire,
yes,
chewing tobacco.
Oh, no.
Spitting into the fire. Yee-haw!
I think that was one of those Brokeback Cowboys I've heard so much about. Line 5.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, you're on the air.
How are you?
I am all right, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. I just want to say that I don't spit anywhere. I think it's disgusting.
Yes.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not now. We can get one more in. I'm going to check what the time was in the end. I forgot. It was 45. We can do plenty. Line 2. Quick, line 2.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, I was wondering, if I wanted to do work experience at LBC, who would I have to go to?
I haven't got a clue. Just send an email to Scott Solder. Scott Solder will sort it all out. Scott Solder. Scott.solder@lbc.co.uk. Line 5.
Is that me?
Yes.
Right, I'm a farmer and I'm fed up with people gubbing on me.
I'm terribly sorry. And we don't condone anybody spitting on anybody else. Very, very naughty indeed. We'll get one more in. Let's go to line number 2. Line 2, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you've got 20 seconds.
Matt, well, I've got James Mason with me. I exhumed him last night and he wants to talk to you. Do you want to talk to him?
Well, I'd like to talk to him for 5 seconds, yes.
My dear Ian, it's a good show. No daughter of mine wants to hear you speaking like this.
That's not James Mason, that's Sean Ryder, wasn't it? Hey, listen, that is the end of the show. Clive is on at 8. The big quiz, Brenda from the Watford is here today. Maybe she's going to win £100,000 I see tomorrow at 3.
This show is completely